Thanks for the raid, y'all! Just getting things set up. As you do. Lurking, getting food. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Yo! Okay, is it not working? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Game! Okay, it's gonna do that. It's gonna do it this way. Got it. So this is how we're gonna have to do it. I hate it. 1 second. I hate this. Having to do it this way. Alright. Unless it starts to recognize it after I get inside the... One second, y'all. Loud noise, loud noise. Nope, it's just gonna do that. It's just gonna do that. Okay, get me. I love it when it does this. Yay! I'm a good streamer. Yay! How was not too loud? Alright, we got messages! Hey, the space station sent someone over with gifts. I asked the express coordinator to, conductor to leave the items of the, help yourself. What are the gifts? Sounds like Estes doing? What would someone as rich as eccentric as her send us? It's all snacks and supplies and some interesting gadgets invented by the researchers. They said they wanted to repay us for our kindness and help back at the space station. Everything is a small token of their appreciation. It was nothing really. They didn't have to do all this. I have no interest in the gifts, but I appreciate the sentiments. Wow, I'll be right there. By the way, be sure to you come along, Ishnai. There's a little robot here would be perfect for you. Why me? Oh, this is a bit sudden. After discussion with the conductor, we figured it best for you to take it. How am I all so busy? Also, can I not have it in real life? Snacks, you have my interest. Unset. Oh. It's best keen and leaner, but considering how busy you always are, Ishnai, please assistance. The robot's all yours. Just remember, keep your stuff here for now. If this is a side thing. Hey! It's been a while since the conductor greeted us with hey. That means time for a warp jump. Exactly. Regarding our next situation, a passenger is giving us a special tip. Usually we'll discuss this in the navigation meeting. Meet us in the parlor car. By the way, I have already gotten Herta. She isn't leveled up and I have none of her shit. But I have no patience and this is Keyblade Herta. Oh, really? Is she okay with all the stuff that's happening, or is it just an announcement to say that's a cool thing she's doing? Because sometimes when they do, I was like, because sometimes when they do that announcement, it's like, and she died in the fire!
Please stand by, passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
Okay. Black Swan isn't joining us? She doesn't think it's right to join in our vote when she's only hitchhiking with us, so she's waiting in the party car. Though she did say she believes we'll end up deciding on Amphorius. Let's prove her wrong. I'm sure everyone has a destination in mind. Where's Sunday?
Oh, he isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party car to rest. Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday.
He's being laid back about this, huh?
Laid back? That's not exactly a word
I was
associate
being
with him.
facetious. Let's start putting our destinations.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lushaka.
We all know where we're going. Mikhail's homeworld. The ship was hit by rising sea levels after the Stellaron disaster, though I'm not sure how things are on the planet now.
Next, we have Malustanin, the Agate world.
That's what Idrilla the Beautiful ascended, the world of undying allure. It also said to be one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster. Probably not the safest
Given the
choice.
Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options.
I mean, why are we
carefully.
thinking of anything that we don't?
And
We already know what we're doing.
finally, the most adventurous option, the Eternal Land, Amphorius.
We already have the answer!
Ah, planet not recorded in the data bank. And a world even Akivili has never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem.
Woo! This express can soon achieve perpetual motion. It's not that simple. Oh, that's not speaking. We can save Pom-Pom from worrying about service delays, at least for a foreseeable future.
Amphorius does have something to offer, unlike the other options. Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
I feel
That's
the same.
good, at least.
While we know nothing about Amphorius, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options.
Trying to
Anyway.
remember that one.
If it's a risk we're taking, we might as well throw in some adventure for good measure.
Agreed. So everyone's leaning towards the uncharted world. Seems we've got a crew of like-minded adventurers on the Express. That includes me too. I'm for Amphorius.
Looks like Pom-Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all.
True.
It's official then. Our
It's been
next
forever
stop
since
is
I paid attention to
Amphorius.
what season.
Great! I'm looking
Power
forward
Rangers
to the
or
conductor's
what?
jump announcement.
So I remember ninjas, I remember dinosaurs, I remember a whole bunch of stuff.
I'll be in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
Adapted battle when they... Oh, so they're Saiyans! Don't forget to share the good news with Miss Black Swan. Packing up or else check.
A world yet to be explored.
So they
by
have a
the
masochistic
Trailblaze.
kink. That's the answer?
No
I'm
self-respecting
being
nameless would turn that opportunity down.
An opportunity hard to come by.
Absolutely. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Akivili. We don't normally get to venture into a world beyond the knowledge of the Trailblaze. But this time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to the astral charts. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited.
Well, I mean, they're called Psycho.
An unknown world.
Ishnai, this is your first time exploring beyond the astral charts, isn't it? Same for everyone else, right? Well, maybe not for Pom Pom. All the worlds have been mapped on astral charts, also present new surprises from time to time. But we'll be fine. Let's just say I have a backup plan. I'll reveal it when the time comes. Oh god! Sad that we don't get to hear Dong Hong. Nicholas? The name. I can't provide many details about our destination this time. You can ask the memo keeper if you want to know more. Oh, the databank's getting a huge update. I suppose there's a lot to do. I'll disembark with all of you this time. Vegeta vibe. We never had this many passengers on board before. I'm still not used to it. Why don't you head to the party car first? I'll see you later.
Oh, hey, great timing. I just turned on my camera and was looking through some old photos.
Oh?
Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of a journey? From start to finish.
Start of a journey where we're diving into the
Then let's
unknown.
go snap some photos as soon as we arrive in Amphorius.
To this person.
Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
Or the power gets drained from the batteries. Might need to have a protection thing for that. It's so interesting. We're at Pinnaconning. Silver chariot away to the blackened land. So much poetry. Bet, 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 bet.
Ah, you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphorius. A very wise decision.
Why is the garden turning to us for help?
Truth be told, it's more of a personal request.
They can locate when they communicate. Ah.
Memo Keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before?
Yes.
It's my duty to salvage unknown memories. And the Amphorius that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case. Dazzling, yet out of reach.
So basically, they're their shadow by Carl Jung's psychology standard. They're their shadow.
I need a sharp
of,
nail
like the Red
to
Ranger.
break through that glass. And that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphorius. Cut through the thick mist and bring the world's memories back to light. I trust you won't disappoint me.
Oh, Black Swan, I disappoint everybody.
I trust you won't disappoint me.
Oh, like I said, Black Swan, I disappoint everybody.
Looks like you've decided on your next stop.
Going to FO.
I see.
You're taking it very calmly.
Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
You sure about that?
I look forward to the journey ahead.
Alright. Cool. After much deliberation, you realize it's insufficient preparation is good as no preparation. Never mind, having some preparation is better than none. Even formalities have their place. Looks like it's about time. I go to find it. Take the view. Well, let's see if in this warp we actually stay inside the actual, you know, party car rather than, you know, going to between world thing.
The express is about to make the jump. Please
You know, the
be seated
memorial
and
world.
hold on.
But then again, we are currently technically at Pinnaconning where we were jumping to have that problem. Psycho Silver. It's okay, Bo.
There's nothing there.
Yet.
Confusing. The answer lies hidden in the starry sky. Here it is, the isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror.
Ah.
The eternal land, Amphorius.
So bindingly bright.
As you can see, Amphorius is surrounded by a mass of chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet. Yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
By the way, Fox, I get a pet in this. 3 paths interweave in Fetter Amphorius, co-authoring the fate of the world. Yeah, ordinary. Well, I may already have a pet that's following me around, but no, I get a Pokemon or a Digimon, whichever one you want to say. More like a Pokemon now that I think about it. Ordinary past riders aren't known to leave traces in the mirror, so if what you say is true, then this isolated star system must have been home to at least 3 beings comparable to emanators.
I would even go as far as to say, eons themselves.
Oh no.
For a world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos?
I have no clue. All I know
That
is it's a summon
hard to fathom.
and says me me. Me me. Me me me. We already know one of 3 paths to be erudition.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the remembrance.
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphorius for us. What about the final path?
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the third path a
Yeah, game
mystery.
developers.
I don't know what it is either. Hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other 2 paths. It could be the equilibrium, the enigmata, or perhaps the permanence. I have no clue at all. This white ribbon of light encircling Amphorius might very well be a product of the 3 interwoven paths.
Eternity.
Only when path striders of the Trailblaze enter the center of the vortex will its true nature be revealed.
Still, we know far too little about the planet. Sunday's back there listening. What's more pressing is finding a suitable landing site. We could end up over an ocean, in a vacuum without oxygen, or worse yet, in the middle of a lava field. Have no fear. Resilient little me will volunteer. I know you're fearless even in the face of death, but don't act recklessly. Everyone values— Thank you, Dot Hong! Looks like someone's all set and itching to get off the train.
Wait. I think we might be missing someone.
March? She said something about her camera before going back to her room. I haven't seen her since the warp. It's not like March. She's usually the most excited about expeditions. Let's drop by her room.
Let me know if there's anything I can assist with. I'll do whatever I can.
Something feels off. Please, all of you go ahead without me.
Well, one of the things I remember about March's side quest thing was that she, when trying to look into her memories, the remembrance told her to fucking stop. And there's clues that she might actually have something to do. Or, like, past ways with this. March, are you in there?
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp.
Did you come down with something?
I doubt it. Pretty girls aren't supposed to get sick.
What animes have you been watching? Black Swan, could you take a look at the memories in this room?
Gladly.
Black Swan presses her forehead against March 7th's head as if feeling a body temperature.
I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories. As if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of sickness.
I know, right?
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
Oh, it's fine. Except for,
I invited
Sunday.
to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental healing, he's quite the specialist.
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after
Yeah, I know.
warping to Asdana.
Right.
I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even Amphorius itself.
I agree. That's likely the case.
He does voice a lot of anime.
Why is she the only one affected?
It's because she has no memory.
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell. Before we identify the cause, my suggestion is for Miss March to avoid venturing anywhere near Amphorius.
Oh?
It's okay, Himeko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel better. Here. Take my camera along. I was planning to take photos when we got there, but looks like you'll have to help me with that now.
No, what did I select? Yeah, wrong thing. Leave it to me. Yeah. Yeah, I could always count
I know
on.
I can always count on you.
Why don't we take our discussion outside so Mark 7th can rest?
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next time you see me. Now, don't forget about those photos, okay? I'll be checking the camera.
Yeah, and she'll be beating me if I don't. Stealing all my, you know, candy and snacks.
Do you think March 7th's past could be connected to Amphorius?
No, that'd be too much of a coincidence. Yeah, game developers! I haven't seen anything related to Six-Phase Ice yet. It's likely some kind of energy on Amphorius affected her before any of us. Ishnai, I want you and Don Hung to take the lead in the trailblazing expedition. Are you up for it? What about the rest of you? Amphorius is a critical stop, so everyone on the Express has been roped in to help some way or another. Venturing into the unknown world is a perfect task for you, youngster. Sure, you both have each other's backs. Oh, we do! Not because I crush
So
on
we're
90% of
staying
my
behind
harem.
to take care of the grown-up stuff.
Y'all are gonna have sex, aren't you? Chin up, well, you'll have your chance out in the
Someone
field.
should be taking care of March 7th, too. I can do that.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
You're a youngster, Sunday. Sounds like we're all good. Come with me to the parlor car, then you two. I'll prepare a backup plan before departure, but I didn't on having to reveal it so soon. So I'll disembark with you, all of you this time. But why not Sunday? Come on. Sunday's a young guy. A youngster compared to y'all don't hit me, Himiko. Now that our ground exploration team is assembled, I'll let the conductor reveal our backup.
Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trailblazing gift for you.
Spider-Man. Okay.
Your
I have not played that.
very own car.
Our what now? Emphorius is outside the astral peace telecommunications coverage zone, so there's no chance of remote communication when you're there. And coupling and using one of the express cars as your landing capsule is one of the best ways we can ease your exploration. It can also be your safe house once you're on Emphorius.
The car you're getting has its own thrusters, so just buckle up, and it'll take you into Emphorius and land you somewhere safe.
Who's gonna be controlled it? The Express is far more multi-purpose than I thought.
Only in extenuating circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the Express every which way, alright?
Too late! Too late!
Get going whenever you're ready. Pom-Pom can't wait to hear about your exciting discoveries.
Hey, Don Hong! Let's go on our date. Apparently.
Car ready for detachment. 3, 2, 1.
Here it is, here it is! The... Holy fuck, that's loud. Holy fuck, I'm shot down! Yeah, it'll be a safe landing. Everything is fine. Everything's not on fire. Sometime later. Everything's not on fire! Oof. Don't hung. My sweet. Don't hung. You know, this feels... I need this. No. Switch my characters around.
Teetering on the precipice of danger is quite enchanting, wouldn't you agree?
What?
Don Hung is slumped in the corner of the wreckage, his well-being uncertain. Time to come up with a name for the next reincarnation. That was one stylish landing, bro. Time to get up. Wait, you see Don Hung's chest rising and falling. Proof that life still lingers within him. Mouth resuscitation? Call back? Yes! You recall the moment you first met Don Hung on March 7th. Yep, this is the way. Yep! As if someone's shouting in your ear, just do it. It's veritably the whispers of the devil. After much hesitation, you... Yes, please! Sorry for what? Pardon me for not keeping you safe. Damn it. Ugh, how long were we out for? You passed out when the car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car, or we would have been crushed to pieces. We should try making contact with the Express. And Himiko, we've made a smooth landing. Smooth landing, yeah! On Emphorius. It looks like there's a civilization down here. Farewell, my friends. Message failed to send. Guess it's not as much. It's no longer working. Looks like it's just the two of us out here now. Let's find some place safe to set up a base of operations first. The statue and the buildings we've seen so far point to civilization here on Emphorius. We can only hope they're not hostile towards outsiders. They shot us the fuck down! Are we back to being fugitives again? Me? Yeah, I've already seen her, but still. What is that? My summons. Shh, someone's here. Someone's here? Ready your weapons and stay alert. Let's find out what's behind that gate. See, I already have a pet. This dream little one, but, I mean, this is an actual summons pet. Hold it on. It opens on its own? Why is it so dark? Is it nighttime already? The fuck is this? Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Over there, that pink thing. You see it too? Yes, it's not an illusion. I mean, it still could be illusion. It's a phenomenon. It's hard to explain. Is it doing all this? This phenomenon. Num, 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 num. I no soul? Alright. I have no soul. You are correct. It's gone. It happened too fast for us to make any sense of it. Did you see what that creature looked like? A rabbit of sorts? Unlike any of the known species in our databank, but I guess that's to be expected. We know nothing of Amphorius after all. Back when we were trailblazing it to Jarlo, we knew its history and terrain even before arriving on the planet. But with Amphorius, all we have is whatever little black swan had told us about the world. But we can't afford to screw up this trailblazing expedition. After all, we're kind of stuck here. I'm afraid we must plan for the worst. Putting a potential language barrier aside, that was a powerful attack on us just now. It's hard to imagine a planet as far out and isolated as this having expertise to create such a sophisticated weaponry. Any patch for your dragon transmutation? I can't tell for sure, but let's not get our hopes up too high. God damn it. What? Done hung? You're not gonna drag it up? We can learn and observe as we go. Drag it up. Imposing what some art. Okay, what culturist site? Sustenance anchor. Okay. Medusa was here. It looks like no one lives in this area, and that strange creature from before is nowhere to be seen but living statues. Look at that. A giant sphere. Judging from the prevalence of these colossal structures, the civilization is more than just great engineers and architects. The structures also indicate that a universal belief system. If only it was closer, I'd be able to make out the details. If you want to take some photos, now would be the perfect time. Yeah. Giant sphere stands between heaven and earth in the distance. At its top, the sky appears to be torn open, or rather, seems to have willingly opened a circular rift. Inside, a swirling vortex churns, and the clouds periodically reflect a golden glow. If March 7th were here, she'd definitely use her girlish imagination to come up with some whimsical creative metaphors for the scenery. Unfortunately, it's up to you to take on the team's photographer duties for now. Photograph. Don't forget the city gate. How do you know if it's the city gate? Across the cliff, a grand palace gates remain silent, unwilling to reveal any history and secrets behind it. What could lie within the gate? You can't help but let yourself imagination run wild. Bloody carnage, chaotic banquets, bottomless abyss, endless orgies. The Then you regain your focus, hearing a playful voice softly whisper in your ear.
Hello? Snap out of it and click the shutter already.
God damn it, March. You're now, like, deciding to hang out in my mind? These turned out great. No, they didn't. They deserve more prominent spots on the photo wall. Num? Ah, Weeping Angels. Something's wrong. Weeping Angels. Also that ass. Watch out, Ishnai. I'm sensing hostility. These things aren't breathing. Inorganic life forms? That ass, though! Sorry. Looks like they want to keep us here, with a dead end and a cliff edge behind us. There's no other way out. Dr. Ratio? Why? Want to keep us here? We're gonna have to fight them. You can't say it's not let's do this. A certain amount of time will destroy their war armor. It's destroyed, deals damage, laser action regenerates. Okay.
Feeling spiffy?
There's no time to lose. Here, there's thunder!
Oh.
No holding back. Share good fortunes.
Sure, I'll play along.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless!
Let's seize this fine moment. Clouds scattered.
I'll go easy this time.
Feeling spiffy? Can
You find the answer?
Dreams of a past. Let us dance once more.
Just
Here, there's thunder! They're close.
Let's seize this fine moment. Dream vanished.
I hit the mark. Watch your head.
Let's play for a while.
Conflict is pitiless!
it's still so loud. Sorry. Kevin!
You've got something interesting.
Yamate? You
I bear
heard
no
the
harm. I just want everyone to be safe.
Hey, I can understand what he's saying. Everyone to be safe.
Roaming around a place like the Abyss with weapons in tow is a show of provocation. Those soldiers are minions of the Strife Titan. They're not known to stop until all invaders fall under their feet.
I mean, yes.
If you continue brandishing your weapons, you won't only be putting yourselves in the crossfire. Their looming blades will come down on the heads of the innocent.
A civil approach gets your message across all the same.
It's difficult to tell if you're friend or foe when you appear out of thin air. Even without your weapons, a great power still lurks within you.
I mean,
I could
yes.
be putting myself in harm's way for all I know. I'd be unwise not to take precautions.
Can we
So,
save a sphere?
Care to share the reason for dropping in on us? Hmm? Visitors from above?
Ainon, look what you did again! Taking off only to get yourself into trouble? You even ruined his weapon! I've really gone and done it. This is no way to be treating strangers!
If I remember correctly, this is... Alejandro's partner. I'm forgetting their name right offhand.
I was just trying to fix our problem in the safest way possible.
How is this safe? Hello, friendly strangers. Let's all simmer down and cool our jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated. Snowy's just worried you're baddies from above, but we know you two are nothing of the sort. Oh, right, you don't know us yet. We are Treeby from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up and apologize to them.
Oh, Kevin? Okay.
All right, if you say so, Treeby. I apologize for my earlier behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. Put me on high alert.
Well, we were shot down. I understand. We are trailblazers from beyond the sky. You're telling them already? Everything already? There's no point in concealing anything. They saw everything. If they wanted us dead, they wouldn't be standing around talking to us.
Not from above the sky, but beyond it.
Wow, that's something else altogether. You're lucky you met us, then.
What do you mean?
She means you're lucky because we won't hurt you, but the same can't be said for others.
Oh?
Let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand. It isn't safe out here. As you saw, there are still many refugees who haven't been freed in the temple. We're here to rescue and escort them to the holy city, Akima. They're the reason I had to be absolutely sure you were not here with ill intent. And why I wanted you to put away your weapons. If something were to occur, they would have no way of protecting themselves. I'm Finam, from ID's Elysiae.
Story.
Sorry if I offended you just now.
That's an unusual name. I'm Dun Hong, and this is... I'm Ishnai.
Friction really does spark friendships, huh? Here, you can have your weapon back.
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on Snowy. I'll make sure he fixes it for you.
It seems I'll have to treat Cartonis to a couple of drinks again.
We just arrived and still have many questions. If you two can ensure our safety, traveling together will certainly be the best choice. Please lead the way. How do you view the situation? Okay, I agree. To disarm you in a flash and even snap my spear, he's no ordinary person. He was also quite cautious, keeping his distance throughout the conversation. I tried probing for more information on Enforius, but they casually glossed over it. Conversely, I believe this indicates he doesn't believe he can easily subdue us. If things take a turn for the worst, our best bet is still to be going resolution by force. Their appearance was suspiciously well timed. Yes, timing is suspect too. The spear that destroyed our car definitely man-made. I suspect they might have staged the encounter, but these refugees, they're clearly not pretending. For now, it's reasonable to assume they're not on the same side as the attackers. How is it even remotely possible we share a common language? I've been trying to come up with possible theories for that, though the answer still eludes me. Perhaps like Yarlo, Enforius was severed by a silver rail aeons ago, but the databank would have at least some record of the planet if it was true. The way the girl uses us, we and us, refer to herself is unusual, too. I doubt it's just a habit of speech. But compared to our other suspicions, sharing a common language is the least of our concerns right now. Let's moving and hope the problems will resolve themselves naturally. I mean, if you really think about it, if it's like the Garden of Moria or whatever has the remembrance has a state here, it might have helps translate the two. About your spear. Losing the spear is unfortunate. Losing the spear is unfortunate. We gained some important insight. Enforius' weapon forging skills are on par with the craftsmanship that forged the Cloud Piercer. Well, I mean, they haven't remade it yet. Looks like this world is nowhere nearly as primitive as we'd first thought. Perhaps they have more surprises with this holy city they mentioned. Nothing, let's get going. Someone's arguing at the temple. Let's take a look, and remember, keep it friendly. Sure! I will never agree with that. Virtus. I don't like you, Virtus.
Virtus, you acted on your own to ask the Chrysosaires for help? To bring us into their so-called holy city, no less. We are priests of Yanis, born as footless birds. How could we possibly endure being confined to one place?
Good to throw this out there. At least I'm learning how Janice is said for, you know, when I play Zen.
We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus. I only want for everyone to settle down somewhere safe and to be able to sleep soundly.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything. Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima? Nowhere is safe with the end times looming.
The end is here!
I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysos heir. But please, respect that we have the right
Flame
to
chasers.
choose our own fate.
Yeah, but you're choosing it for other people, not just yourself.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Chrysos heir. These two with you are...
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the Holy City. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus? Please, you may call me Finon.
Faithin.
What?
It's an honor
sorry.
you remember me, Finon. We are priests from Yanisopolis. Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands until we arrived here.
Look at that
A
mustache.
few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Akima, thinking the answer would take time, at least enough for me to convince Mr. Noldus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift.
Your right is here, why isn't everyone out yet? Every place has their fair share of troubles. An elder spoke of the end times just now, claimed there's no place in Amphorius is safe. What did he mean by that?
Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy. How is it that you...
Virtus, right now, we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies, and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable to all kinds of danger. My friends, I have a rather bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Noldus?
In what state do you want him back?
Treeby will join you. She can also answer any questions you may have.
What state do you want him back in? How physically impaired are you okay with? Pheon interrupted me as I was trying to gather information from the refugees. Now he's saying the girl will answer our questions. His intent is obvious. He's hiding something from the refugees. Yes. I believe he thinks it's worse for others to find out we know nothing of this world. He wants to hide the fact that we're visitors from beyond the sky. There's a rift between us and the locals, so let's play along with Faith, and for now, we can learn what Tribby thinks when we're alone with her. She's Tribble now. She's a Tribble! Alright, we'll go. If we're to be companions on this journey, it's only right we offer assistance where possible.
You two are truly honorable. I'll stay behind to guard Virtus and the rest. Go quickly and come back safe.
No promises.
I'm sure you two have a ton of questions, don't you?
That's the least amount of I could say about amount of questions.
In private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another.
There are people around, but the road ahead is cut off. John Hung is finally going to be able to jump. What are you talking about?
Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part. Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around. Alright, silence, please! We are about to summon a miracle.
I mean, I am already here.
We, thy humble descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter Talantin, declare us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past.
Please don't make me have to say that every single time.
Summon thee, Orynyx, to lift thy curtain of memory. Once again, stir the ripples of past reverie.
Oh. This is unbelievable. Is it, though? Bitch, we're playing with, you know, time.
How is that possible? Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
I'm right behind you.
Stop panicking. As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
I'm good with panicking. Stay in the light. Stay in the light.
Amazing, isn't it? Now that we're here, we can speak in peace. Huh? But why does it feel a little too quiet?
They're dead. If they are actually dead, I am sorry. My jokes are bad. Oh, they're about to be dead. There's a difference.
Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful chat. The history lesson will have to wait, my friends. We must help Mr. Noldus.
I mean, beating things up is my king.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
You both have impressive fighting skills.
Yeah, impressive.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's thunder.
Why are you sorry?
Let's seize this fine moment.
Did you?
Sure, I'll play along. Watch your head.
Oh, thank you. The three of you saved our lives.
But it's the end of the world. Does it matter?
Mr. Noldus, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to be here. Please, come back to Akama with us.
I believe I've made my stance clear, my child. Us priests would rather die in the pursuit of faith than live in a foreign land.
Don't lie to yourself,
Sir,
old man.
we deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, the protector of the Holy City, is but a god from a foreign land.
Oh. Atlas?
We swear to you in the name of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity, that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans. We are one and the same.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
Don't you remember, Noldus? Our name is Trebios.
What? You're the High Priest? Why do you look like a child? Oh, no. To think that I, a mere tribal priest, dared lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous. Please, forgive my transgressions.
Noldus, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you place your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall under Nikodor's spear.
If that is divine will, then I have no reason to disobey.
That was a quick turnaround, damn.
Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Mr. Noldus, I'm glad you're all right.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods, but it doesn't matter now. Let us place our trust in the Chrysoceres.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet, so let's all rest where it's safe for a while.
Regrettably, our questions are still unanswered, and now we have even more. Now that things have calmed down, perhaps you two can find the time to answer a few of them.
Of course. Please, come this way. I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your understanding, so in return, please ask me anything you wish to know.
Why are you Kevin? I mean, what is this in
Just
times
as
people...
the word implies. It's the time of strife before the world meets its end.
I know why they didn't want Welt here, is because he might make comment... Sequel to Bellabog. Are you saying your civilization is coming to an end?
To be precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end.
What are the
ancient
Titans?
gods of Amphorius. Once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes. Just as the word implies.
Darn, the finality is still after me. Okay.
To be precise, it's the
still
whole
the same
world.
statement. Who are
The
the...
prophetic deliverers, with golden blood coursing through their veins.
You mean a flame chaser? What was this murder?
It's a gift from the three Titans of Fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
Fun!
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool you can simply use at will.
Bitch, I'm probably going to be doing that to solve puzzles. That's all the questions I have for now. Your answers are too concise.
Sorry. I guess I'm not good at telling stories.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Let me think. Oh, right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. They should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our two friends? There's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphorius since ancient times.
Alright, I'll sit back. Whoa.
Happiness abound in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raise their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living.
Now wish endless death! I mean...
You and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kephali, all-knowing father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills unto the land, forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of heroes who take their stand.
Okay. That's still vague as fuck.
Huh?
Does that sound? I mean...
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get up, everyone!
Answers all and no questions at the same time. Though I do love their outfits, God. Ride the dromas. What magnificent creature. Looks like it can only hold 2 at a time.
These large, mild-mannered creatures are called dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on them to get us through the rugged mountain roads on the way to the Holy City.
Yeah, but it looks like it's only 2 at a
Dromas
time.
are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. Remember to hold the reins tight.
Don't eat me. So all the white shells jutting out from the droma's limbs and plant. Drama. Drama lets out a dissatisfied growl and easily tosses you several meters away. Is this your ideal?
I forgot to mention, don't touch their white stone humps. When the Earth Titan blessed these creatures, it said they also stuffed their ill tempers into these humps.
The fuck? Carefully, right. Bitch, you should have said it first.
See? Easy, wasn't it?
I'm gonna have it step on you now.
Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time. I fear our skills have grown rusty.
Should this be a conversation when we're back to the city where we're safe?
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful times. Looking back now, I admit I was too stubborn.
Yeah.
Perhaps you really can save Amphorius from its doom. Just like how the four of you heroes saved our very lives and faith today.
I don't really get it, but at least things unfolded.
Suffering's
Like,
bad for your health, and it won't help.
Oh,
your
really?
much either. That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering.
but no pressure.
It's also the reason for the holy city Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the holy city is absolutely safe.
For now.
Everything will be fine once we get there.
For now.
Is everyone properly seated? Then we're off! Next stop, Akama!
The back of the Dromus is like a cradle. You gradually fall asleep, and the caravan arrived sometime later. Yeah, see? Safe. Safe! You know, I was thinking the safe part would, like, not happen as quickly. I mean, like, it was gonna, like, we show up, we look at it, it's so pretty, and then all hell is...
Here, there's thunder.
Like, we get to view it before shit hits the fan.
Unite our goals.
Time for the master. Show no mercy.
Dreams of a Let us dance once more.
Hedge your bets.
Let's play.
Why did I hit that button? I didn't hit that.
The answer.
Conflict is pitiless.
How's the sound, by the way?
Watch your head.
Like that, huh?
Why
The
hitting
dice have been
Sparkle? I mean,
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
okay.
Let's seize this fine moment. Dream vanished.
Sure, I'll play along. Watch your head.
You both fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land?
Qua?
Please, I beg of you, save Akama. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict everywhere.
Stay calm and leave this to us. You may hurry and find shelter.
Thank you, thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
The screams will. Got ya. expect the Holy City to be a strong sanctuary, but things are less peaceful than I thought. Let's stay here and lend our support to the battle. Do you still have your broken spear? They're just minions. My cloud hymn magic will suffice. Priority now is to find faith in.
The main road's been blocked off. Treeby?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I summon the Oryx!
Lift up the curtain of memory.
Lift the curtain and stir up ripples of past reverie.
Let's do the time warp again. Bad joke. How's the situation?
You two. I'm sorry we got you involved again.
I mean, we caused trouble.
I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefali have always been mortal enemies, but now they've gone mad like a vicious beast.
We took care of some enemies.
You have my gratitude. Thankfully, Akuma is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this. This is a catastrophe, but it's not the end.
Mr. Noldus and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us. You should evacuate along with the citizens.
Sorry, I hear you talking.
I don't doubt your skills, but...
Sorry.
Very well, but please remain by my side. These pests can't hurt you, but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs, their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
Oh, like the Rainbow Orbiter.
Oh, Kefali, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity protection.
The thing is, I don't think my setup is particularly good for this. And hi, Rosie Rose. What are you doing? It's not safe here. Seek shelter quickly.
No. It's very safe here. The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Kefali will shine upon all.
Watch. No one will die. The heroes will protect the city.
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldus reveres Yanis, faith is all some people have left in a world teetering on the brink of collapse.
Welcome to Bellabog again.
Is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs. Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people!
Let's play for a while.
See, it looks like Herta would be the best combo for this now.
There's no time to
but I haven't leveled her up. At least the Herta.
No dirty tricks. Watch your head.
Fully.
Have we met? Unite our goals.
It also means I can't use my goddamn foxes! I mean, I can probably use my... Yeah, but it's not...
Conflict is pitiless!
All in. No holding back. Clouds scattered.
Bodies everywhere. How could so many enemies have made it to the front gates? Where were the city guards?
Snowy! We're back.
The three fates.
We are Trian. We are Trinan. We are Treeby. Wait. No! Now is not the time for introductions!
The surprises never cease in Enforius.
Snowy, D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever. From the skies to the city. Hurry up and assist
Or is she
him.
Trian? She's one of them.
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. I'm relying on you three to handle the task of getting the citizens to safety.
Don't worry. With us here, we can just use the Sentry Gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in Enforius. Wouldn't that be Akuma?
Which is this?
Stop messing around and help the people!
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs, and one of the pillars of Akama. Therefore, they can definitely be trusted. Well, let's keep on moving then.
That joke it is, they can definitely be trusted, makes me wonder. You get to join. I can just bring back Sunday.
I'll go easy this time.
Follow my charge. Here, this thunder. Is that it?
Watch your head. I hit the mark.
I can do this.
Did that.
Eliminate the enemies on the main road and leave the rest to the Holy City's guards. They're all trained and experienced elites.
So you think you're gonna use a book to ignore me?
Let's play for a while.
Bitch!
Feeling spiffy?
Conflict is pitiless.
Oh, I hit the mark.
Did that hurt?
There's no time to lose.
Hope I don't.
Wait.
All or nothing. Just don't abandon your principles.
Life is as a film.
Yeah. I don't want to re-roll them. I don't want to re-roll this! Just tell me what to do, Dad!
Bro, let's do one.
Do it a little bit.
Feeling spiffy?
Follow my charge. Here, this thunder.
No dirty tricks, all right. Watch your head.
Is that it?
Like that, huh?
In this mortal form, I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
I hit the mark.
Did that hurt?
Conflict is pitiless.
Hedge your bets.
Better.
Battles are chess games. No.
I'll go easy this
The dice have been cast. Bust.
No.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Show no mercy.
Feeling spiffy?
A foregone conclusion. Here, this thunder.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Can you
Find the answer?
Conflict is pitiless.
Prophecy of Lady Trina has come.
Lord Finan! You're finally here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He's surrounded by enemies!
Okay.
What?
The rear is secured now.
Hot!
Result of your efforts.
Quit messing around. You know who we're dealing with.
Ah.
Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver.
Ah.
Mere child's play. A true fight between us would shatter them with the aftershocks alone. Who are you?
Enough, Mighty. Are you trying to destroy the Holy City?
Oh, there's a lot of hot girls in here too.
I've heard the call.
But this is a fate. Apparently they're
Serenity is before me.
There's no time to lose.
apparently there's a crossover
Show no mercy.
between a game called Fate and them, and some of them are from that game, I think.
What? Artonis!
Fine on.
I'm glad that you're okay.
Yeah, and Genshin, we can't seem to get any good amount of guys anymore
As for you,
that are 5-star.
Mighty, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
The names of the people here keep getting stranger.
Don't evade the question. Aglaya told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens,
Bring it.
they seem to fit the definition of invaders.
Bring it. I could take him in a fight. I can take him. Outside of a fight, too. What do you mean?
The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Akamans have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing. You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
Please step on me.
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you. As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guests, that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of hospitality.
Okay.
Enough. The time for internal strife now is not.
I mean, especially after dealing with the
Still on the
Domos'
offense,
ride.
The Mad King is, and must be stopped by the Chrysos heirs.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Aglaya told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead. Deliver.
Yeah, me and Kevin can deal with it.
Don't need you to tell me that.
Yeah.
You. What's your name?
My name's Ishnai. I'm not even
Is
gonna
that
go there.
not also strange?
What?
Well, I made mine up. So your companion, the guy doesn't seem to be on friendly terms.
Well, that's the Chrysos heirs. Revered as heroes by the masses, but still imperfect mortals at their core.
Are you not imperfect then, or what?
What a mess.
Fun. Don't see any more residents. Have they been evacuated?
Yes, Treby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City.
But nothing like calling out
Pushing
the
through by
weird
force
names
would
of them.
undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now our backup is here.
Lord Finon and the two guests.
See, females.
Welcome to Akama.
Hot. The enemies aren't moving?
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even
Woman
begun.
detected. Hot.
Miss Castorus?
Hot.
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon, Akuma needs you.
Goddess of Death.
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
Well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikator's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me.
Yamate?
And kindly keep 5 paces distance.
Ah, she kills people. If she doesn't mean to.
In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise.
If you know that you're too close, it causes the butterfly.
Shadow of death.
Damn. The smell of the river of souls. Oh, the river of Styx?
There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
Can you step on them? The scent of blood.
Scent of blood.
Oh.
Are you an attendant of the Hand of Shadow?
Death Titan.
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it. But you obviously came from the world of the dead. Akuma, Chrysos heirs. What cowards! We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
Yeah, I've heard this before.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
God, this is harmony.
To arms.
The harmony kind of.
In this mortal form.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
The game is on. Feeling spiffy?
Can you find the answer?
Here, this thunder. Show no mercy.
I'll overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Probably should have done a.
Watch your head.
As I say, probably should have.
Here, this thunder.
I've heard the call. It's on me.
Feeling spiffy?
Oh. No dirty tricks.
Show no mercy. Conflict is pitiless.
Seek and you shall receive. Torment and doubt, farewell.
Follow my charge.
Smash.
As you wish.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns.
Let's go.
It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Qua?
Miss Castorus, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
Yeah.
I understand, but...
There is no need for worry. The citizens have already been evacuated, and the only living things in the vicinity are the three of you. As Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
Do excuse my impropriety. Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Castris.
Then... could you all quietly leave?
We'll leave this place to Miss Castris then.
She won't even let me get close. Yeah, I mean, she already said she wasn't gonna get me, but I mean,
Memorial Palace, the Lance of Fury, Nicator. They're all there in the distance.
Hung, is that your stomach growling? What a horrifying battle cry. Is that a Titan?
That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand.
I mean, I faced off against
You too.
Aeon, so...
If you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
It's fine, I've already died a number of times before. It's fine, he's already died a number of times before. Alright, I'm going with that one.
Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers.
We have no intention of the Titan rights. As trailblazers, lending a helping hand to an unfamiliar world is simply our duty.
Trailblazing? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a Titan which is revered by the masses.
No.
But there's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And yet, faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphorius. Stand with me and become heroes!
I mean... Sure. We become his wings. Rotate the clues, assemble the pattern. Once the progress, you can quickly move to how do I, oh.
Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nicator's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict.
Okay. Sure. I fuck with that. Just reeling, my head feels like it's being ripped apart.
Stay strong. Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death. For doing so might actually keep you alive.
Bathhouse. That looks like the spear that knocked me down. Savage Guard, Mad King, Incarnation.
From what I remember.
How so? Weaker.
So, more distorted?
Oh, weaker, damn.
Bust.
Why are we slow boating?
Maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
There we go.
Feeling spiffy?
In this
mortal form. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Here is thunder.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Sure.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit that button. Fine.
Show no mercy.
Spend freely. No
Is that
dirty.
it?
Watch your head.
Let's play for a while.
Here with Flory can obtain Vias using skill or ultimate. Spell corpus stacks. Good thing I didn't, you know, just use up.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Oh. Serenity is before me.
Follow my charge. Here is thunder.
Hedge your bets. Watch your head.
Feeling spiffy? Can you
You
find,
find
the
the
answer?
answer.
Conflict
Oh, you get
is
to face
pitiless.
off it under the strongest? Damn.
No dirty tricks on me.
Show no mercy.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Like that, huh?
Watch your head.
I'll overcome the thorns. Torment and doubt, farewell.
There's no time to lose. Here is thunder.
Cast aside all distracting thoughts. To me, I shall withstand their wrath.
Everything's fine. I don't know why you're screaming.
And guide you on your path.
He's being a pretty damn good bitch to me. In fact, he's even kneeling. Kinda.
Show no mercy.
See? He's kneeling.
Feeling spiffy?
I heard the call. Serenity is before me.
Here is thunder.
Even gods can bleed.
Yeah, I know. I've murdered a few.
Your core flame, Titan!
I literally killed an Aeon.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Let's. Can you find the answer?
I'll overcome the torment and doubt, farewell.
There's no time to lose. Here is thunder.
By the way, how you liking this new incarnation of Kevin? Who isn't Kevin?
Move.
This is not the true Nikado. Just one of his many godly forms.
Yeah, I know, right?
The core
Long hair
flame
color,
isn't
though.
here.
I mean, not hair color, eye color. Still hot. Her eyes are
New
pretty.
allies of Okima, welcome to Amphorius.
Hi.
While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as...
Her gaze. Somewhat unfocused. Could it be that...
Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips. Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
Any other thing I could... Any way, other way I could please you? Anyways, see, I told you that I'm a heartwarming girl deep down. She was just speaking metaphorically.
A manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Disappointed.
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different.
Ha! I was right!
Your challenge. When Trianne followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity.
What?
After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Akima of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphorius to our allies. However, given that Akima has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Oh, Archon, please tell me, is there any other questions?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well.
Yes, but I can't recall them completely naturally take care of you. Yes, please! I mean, but yes, there is connections between them. I can't remember right offhand because
many
horny brain. I don't know.
into the
I'm joking.
tapestry of fate. This
Or
is
am
but
I?
one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Also, my tired brain more than my horny brain.
Now then, where should we begin?
At the beginning. Lady Aegea, can you give us some time? We'd like to go back to our mission now that the situation is calmed. We want to lay down a beacon of the Trailblaze here. I can assure you this will not bring any repercussions to Alchemia. Think of it as a ceremony when traveling to someplace new.
Beacon of the Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead.
I say it how I want to! Our boarding passes are appreciating in value. A few more and maybe we'll reconnect with the Express.
Interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that?
More suitable than a bathhouse? Come on! Baby with a face covered in gold. Why are we doing that poem? Chalice of Plenty, Fagorzia. The honey is blue spills into the as the honey brew spills into the ocean, the waves bloom like flowers. In the clamor of great waves and drunkards, all awaken amongst the madness. And you can hear the ocean in the background, huh? But I want to stay in the bath!
Oh,
it is in the bath.
Memorial Palace, Akima's public baths. Normally, this place would be much livelier.
Yes.
This is a good place for our chat.
Yes!
Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about Amphorius' history before I tell you more.
It also occurred to me, by the way, is her outfit is very similar to Himiko's.
The bath sprites.
Not because I'm looking at her legs or anything.
This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the Ocean Titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead, step in, and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say.
This feels a little embarrassing.
If it'll make you feel better, I can avert my gaze.
Please stare all you want. Are we supposed to take our clothes off? But no, I'm talking about Himiko here.
Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity.
It's fine, Rose. I can
Close your
understand how
eyes
it feels to be distracted.
and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphorius's distant and recent past.
Before everything began, the world was in chaos.
Nothing new.
3 gods conceived space,
Equilibrium.
and laws, laying down the cornerstones of life for all beings. 3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating a nursery for the
A little late at night.
seedlings
Nah,
of life
it's not about to be
mature.
3 in the morning.
Then came Kefali, throne of worlds, and the father of all people. They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods, though also lamenting at the bare solitude of the gods.
Oh.
And so, they made clay figures in their likeness, and allowed their golden blood to course through these creations, bestowing the breath of life upon them.
Ah, we are Greek.
The wise Circes soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree, granting reason to these clay beings, allowing them to learn and reflect. Curiosity propelled the dignified Nestia to confer
Romance
upon
Titan.
them an eye for beauty and a desire for love, teaching them to revere their beauty.
Idrilla.
With that, the first humans were born.
Woo! I don't really... John and try and pay attention. See, my mind's kind of tired enough that I can't... I used to know a lot about the Greek mythos, and right now my mind is gone. Eruption Tail.
In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived and civilizations sprouted one after the other. Disasters and suffering were unheard of in this world. Landforms did not erode with time, nor did humans age or die.
Yeah, damn me for eating that apple. I mean...
Not until the 3 calamities fell upon the world.
Do you think Aha might be here instead?
Strife and death.
Sounds like something Aha might do.
Their descent burst open the short period of prosperity, as though it were nothing more than a dewdrop. The black tide swallowed the world whole, inundating it in blood.
But everything starts in blood.
Fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than ambrosia would. Mortals took up arms against one another, waging war in the name of the gods, marking the beginning of a tumultuous age.
Oh no!
The wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows. ensnaring every living being. The Divine War only led to one outcome. A shattered world on its death march toward destruction.
Oh. I'll say, when's it gonna end? Too much to take in. And then...
Is something wrong? The sprite is only halfway through the story, but I seem to be detecting some distress and unease.
No one enjoys purple prose. This story is way too convoluted.
Perhaps the narration isn't engaging enough for you. That's why you find it difficult to remember the key events.
No, I have ADHD. Also, I was paying attention. I don't know if my character in game is actually paying attention.
That's fine. We can try a different approach. You'll be glad to know that bath sprites have mastered the art of catering to the needs of others.
I know, right? I pay attention when I can. I'm particularly interested in it. But also, I feel like they're making fun of...
Bath sprites. Please narrate the story in a style that this guest prefers.
I feel like people are making... certain people are paying attention... game developers are making fun of how many people bitched and, like, spacebarred through the Rappa quest.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphorius.
This is catering to my preference, a cute girl voice. I mean, I like the,
Hey,
narrator.
No butting in. Class is still ongoing. Where did I stop the last time? Oh, right.
It's a cute girl.
Amphorius started off as a ball of chaos.
Oh.
The 3 Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another 3 Foundation Titans created the Earth, Ocean, and Skies. And a different 3 Creation Titans designed and gave life to human beings, like you and me. But 3 baddie Titans soon snuck in, bringing a terrible, horrible disaster with them. So, the Titans got angry, and no one was willing to give in. Their followers then decided to do the same, fighting and killing each other. Everyone fought for a really, really long time, disturbing and hurting all people living in the world. Until one day...
This isn't Paimon, though.
Something big happened.
Listen, nigga.
A prophecy appeared on Amphorius. Something no one saw coming.
I mean...
The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to stop this war.
Slaughter all the newborns?
Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12
Flame chasers?
Titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world.
Oh, so we're killing the gods.
We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? That's right!
I have become powerful enough to kill God. God, this is a Final Fantasy game.
So, here's
Well, I mean,
the takeaway.
currently.
Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphorius!
Is something else wrong?
Sounds like they're treating me like a
Is
child.
that so? Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Trusting and perceptive at the same time.
And Forrest seems to be going through a rough patch.
That's a mild way to put it.
I mean... Still don't get what's going on with Titans and the...
I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself.
Do you really know nothing about what's beyond the sky?
I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless.
No, I'm just... because there are other gods. So what do we do now?
We can move on to the problem at hand. now that both of you have some understanding of Amphorius' history.
I mean, we
Come
don't have
with
to
me.
worry about the Titans because there's, you know, Aeons to fuck with. Why am I suddenly... What happened to adventuring? I don't remember switching out to adventuring. Hu Tao, why are you sneaky?
Well, looks like you...
That's not Hu Tao. Why did I say Hu Tao? I am awake, I promise. Except when I don't.
Please, give me a moment.
What's wrong?
The way up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. The bath is strictly off-limits to anyone other than the heirs. I'm willing to make an exception, considering your guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our traditions.
That's probably more of a hero's privilege. Why don't you go up with her, Ishnai? I won't mind waiting for you here.
You have a very considerate partner.
I know, he very much is. Why don't you go up with her? I don't mind waiting for you here. He is very considerate. Actually, I'm gonna... Since we're not doing fighting... Yes! Kiss. Kiss.
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes.
I have a bad
I
feeling
won't
about...
force you, but people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they
I mean, they're
enter a
bare.
bath. Are you willing to trust me?
Sit down and close your eyes.
Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there.
Move a little to your left. You move a little to your left. How wondrous. You've only moved centimeters with the water around you has become warmer.
Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly.
We're hand-holding? Do as she says.
Yes, you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver, Dressmaster of Akima.
We're married now.
And
We
one
touched
of the
hands.
Chrysos heirs of Amphorius. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and what we truly think. This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks
But we're
of
not...
pretense.
But we're all...
For
So
the waters
still
shall bring us
very
closer
close.
together. You can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now.
Kinky? What? Is this some kind of ritual?
You're not wrong to think of it that way. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us.
Romance Titan!
Capable of
Hot!
sensing even the slightest quiver. We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way.
Hot!
You will learn the truth about this world from me. And in return, I ask for you to promise me something. Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphorius to be free of troubles.
And if I can't promise?
Did you feel that? The golden threads are rippling. They reveal the distrust you still have for Akima, and I take it upon myself to dispel these concerns. You learned the legends of Amphorius from those bath sprites a while ago. But that was a sanitized version.
I thought
Spared you
so.
from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphorius. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans, inducing their rage and madness.
Aha.
Amphorius has since.
I don't know why I'm going with aha. It just seems like something aha would do, just fuck around with a perfect world.
Our world. Akima is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to Kefali's protection. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphorius' only hope. People hail us as heroes, as protectors, and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves. It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world.
Okay.
This is Amphorius' flame-chased journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew. With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Akima needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for.
I mean, if we can do this. Think too highly of it.
If I'm putting my hopes in the wrong place, so be it. But for Amphorius, I am willing to take the chance. I have laid my heart bare. And in return, I just want you to make a single promise. Promise me to never tell the people of Akima about the worlds beyond the sky. No matter what may happen.
But why?
Akima is approaching its end. I do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before. Can you promise me that?
I have to for the sake of the Trailblaze.
Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had no other choice. As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dunhung's worrying has created ripples in the water. Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today.
Close? Are you gonna close me?
Why don't you and Mr. Dunhung
clothe me? I mean, unclothe me, then clothe me. How does that sound? That sounds like a better combo. I'm not tired and horny. No, I'm joking. I'm just more tired than horny. It's just... Actually, I'm not horny at all. I'm just tired. But I want to keep going. Finally back. What did she say to you? Summarized you early. Relaying the information. Promise not to tell our people about our interstellar voyages. I didn't expect that to be your only concern. Though it is consistent with how Phaethon acted when we were at the Abyss. Something definitely is off about this world. Even on a planet as isolated as Jarlo, people still had an understanding of space, and even past in aeons. The sky above Amphorius, though, it's more like a prison. They clearly have an advanced technology, so who could imagine that even discussing what's beyond would be taboo? Do you remember the vast chaotic matter concealing Amphorius from the rest of the universe? I can't help but think that someone is intentionally keeping Amphorius hidden. Their titans could also be related to some Aeon. Can't stop thinking about your broken spear. I mean, yes. Promise to fix it. We'll ask when you see it. Let's explore the city like Agilia says. We helped defend their city after all. It's a good chance to fish around for information while they still have a good impression of us. I know, right? Before we're thrown into jail again. Let's take some photos for our records. I know what fugue is. I can break those. Self-proclaimed adventurer. Glint in your eyes. Argo. You named all the Dromsy? Exactly. Ephemeris. Pollux. Alright, listen to something. It's like a life motif, I guess is a better way of putting it. No, it's actually L-E-I-F. It's just how it's pronounced. Of course, that'll have me needing to turn this up. That's her singing about her death.
That gained popularity in the Baroque period, but it is still studied and used by musicians today. Fugues and fugal elements even appear in pop music from time to time. For instance, in the 1975 song On Reflection by the band Gentle Giant, there are sections of the song that use fugal techniques. In this video, we will seek to understand how to listen to a fugue and understand the basic structure of
Nothing
the
like
form.
being distracted.
Composers use forms in the same way that other artists often rely on preset structures and methods to organize their ideas. In the Baroque period, the master of the fugue was Johann Sebastian Bach, a German composer who became so good at composing them, he could make them up on the spot. We will be using one of his most famous fugues soon as an example. A fugue uses a type of musical technique called counterpoint. Counterpoint is where multiple melodic lines can be followed independently, but together form harmony. It is a type of polyphonic texture used in music and can be classified into many different types. It will be important, therefore, for you to learn to listen to each melodic line as well as hear the harmonic structures they form together. In a fugue, there is usually one main melody that is used over and over. We usually call a musical idea that is used again and again within a work a theme, but sometimes in specific forms, like the fugue, we have a special name for that theme. In a fugue, this main melody is called a subject. Of course, just playing a melody over and over would be rather boring. So in a fugue, composers began to pass the subject from one melodic line to another, often appearing in two different keys. We usually refer to these melodic lines based on the general pitch range in which they appear, using vocal registers to name them. In our example, Bach's Little Fugue in G minor, the subject is first heard in the soprano line. It will then appear in the alto, tenor, and bass lines. The soprano line doesn't stop playing once the alto line comes in, though. It will be playing in counterpoint with the alto line, creating polyphony. As each line enters, the polyphony builds in complexity, and the harmonic possibilities.
By the way, this is understanding music.
Some fugues use less melodic lines than our example by Bach, and others use more. There is also no set order in which the lines enter. This one just happens to have them enter from top to bottom in that order. You should notice that when the alto line enters, it sounds like it's playing the subject, but at a different pitch level. That's because the composer has changed the key by the time we hear the second line come in. When the subject is presented in a different key, we call this the answer. There are different guidelines for which keys the answers appear in, but we're going to keep this video simple since it's designed for a general music appreciation class. What's important to know is that the second time the subject appears,
simple.
it will be in a different key and is now called the answer. Composers use different keys like this to add variety and set up harmonic relationships between the sections. Next, we will hear the subject reappear in another melodic line, usually an octave higher or lower. We call it the subject again because it's now back in the original key. The last entrance by Bach is that of the bass line, played with the feet by the organist, which enters playing the answer to the tenor line subject. Once all the lines have entered, that ends the section we call the exposition. What follows next can vary from fugue to fugue, as there is little standardization after the exposition. It usually is a section where either the subject or new contrasting material is developed using counterpoint and other techniques. That is why these sections are usually called development sections. They sometimes feature episodes that use the subject or other ideas in new and interesting ways. Sometimes composers present the subject backwards or invert the intervals of the notes in order to squeeze more musical possibilities out of the subject. In our example, Bach keeps it fairly simple by using the subject in a few episodes without changing it around too much. This gives the listener some familiar ground in which to feel safe as he or she explores other less familiar themes, and is part of the reason this fugue is fairly easy to follow. Before we listen to Bach's Little Fugue in G minor, you may be wondering why the word little is in its title. It is to identify this particular smaller fugue from others he composed in the same key. You will notice in the performance of the fugue that a visual representation has been provided using a different color for each of the 4 melodic lines. Let's take a listen.
Three independent melodies. Yep. Yeah. But you get the picture? Get the picture? The picture? Yeah. She's I mean, her entire body was destroyed by the Lord Ravenger. And she basically was brought back with a new body.
show the bats.
But she doesn't quite feel the same because it's kind of like her memories and all this other stuff. Because it's like, excuse me, do you need any help?
You are... What strange clothing and accent you have. Oh, are you the warriors that followed Lord Finon back from the frontier?
Yes. You speak with an accent? That's nowhere near as puzzling as we have a common tongue. Yes, that's us.
Thank goodness. I hear you're both exceptional warriors, as masterful as the Chrysos heirs. Could you help us restore this column here? Nothing has been going right these days. First those minions of Nicator attack, and now this column collapses right outside our home. Can we really keep going?
Human effort's gonna take a couple days at least.
Not with human effort, of course, silly.
Hi, Tribby.
High Priest Treby. Oh, Kefali on high, our prayers are heard. We won't need to trouble you any further, kind warriors.
Oh, he thought he could summon miracles. I did feel something strange in me.
When we all arrived in Akama? Come to think of it, we felt something a bit odd too. Maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers too?
I'm the protagonist! Is that rare?
Not at all! We have lots of priests here, but some are more gifted than others.
I'm bestest gifted because I make it protect.
Both try chanting. Treby will see if you get it.
Oh god. Memory-laden objects can be found everywhere with Trailblazer. Rewind them to the previous state. Stayed for 30 seconds. Sit with the object right. Start prior to activity. Oh. We're Paimon. Got it.
Wow! You got it on the first try! You're a natural.
I am special in many ways.
A miracle fresh from the oven. Go, bring word to the bard. Frontier heroes grace Akama. Feats abound right here.
They also teach journalism here in Informius. I don't think seem to be cut out for this. I'm sorry, Dunhung!
Okay, there are many others like you. It just means you're meant to be a warrior.
Then I get it. I get it! The pen is mightier than the sword. That's the reason why my ability is as a pen.
Oh, you met Aggie, right? How did your chat go?
We reached an agreement.
As long as things are going well. You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Akama. And Treby has never seen a priest achieve resonance with Ornyx on their first try. But with this, you should be able to clear any obstacle when traveling around Emphorius. Most of the time, at least.
Most.
Oh, right! We came by to check if you have teleslates with you. It'll be a lot easier to get around Akama with them.
Teleslates? Is this...
Yeah, we knew it! There are also Yanisopolis priests beyond the... beyond Akama. Like the city you're from.
They have phones.
Let's see. This looks different, but it works more or less the same. Maybe a little resonance will do the trick. All set! Now we can contact one another with our teleslates. Only in Akama, though. Messages won't send once you're outside Aggie's web of golden threads.
Fun. That is surprising.
Did you think we were some backwater people who don't understand anything?
Well, you didn't want anything to do with the space.
You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantan scales will determine the value of all items, so there's no need to worry about being penniless in the Holy City.
Won't we mess up the economy?
It's just the two of you. But if any of the council elders happen to ask, it's our little secret.
Okay.
Okay, time to get back to work. Have fun exploring the city. We'll see you two later.
List of inexplicable things gets longer. Yeah, game developers. Look, someone's on the roof. Should be a good vantage point to photograph the city. Let's find a way up.
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven.
Didn't he already just say that?
Go, bring word to the bard.
It's about time you do some exercise.
Drink 10 vats of water every day. And
Vats?
bless you.
Don't they just mean...
Never save for tomorrow.
No hidden passages, 2 different appearances interact. Traverse between 2 different doors. What? Oh. I feel like it's cursing me in a different
but we walked them
language. I know it's not, but it feels that way. Wait, I can fix it? I'm a little dizzy. Living flame of Gyros. Why did you meow? I'm not afraid of heights, but it's windy here and I'm a little dizzy. Thank you for saving me, but if you're not too busy, can I have some more firewood? Not a lot of people come here, though. If you didn't find me. Tell me your story. I'm a rolling stone. I go where the wind takes me. Crackle. After leaving Earth Titan's divine body, I thought I am a venture. You are healing by, I guess, by the sound of it. Nothing interesting up here other than the occasional bug and clouds. In the sky? Where do I get this from? Good question. I don't have any. If you don't mind this little flame, you may have it. Not bad. I really can't complain since I'm out here. Cackle. This is what we agreed on. Take it. Torchbearer Neo. Hey, I'm not going to be sitting on the standing on the whatchamacallit fiddling while the brome burns down. The lovebirds. Oh god, we are... Sweeping, concealed. Best pace for lovers on a date. I mean, they are right there, yes.
Eyeless. My cherished eyeless.
Catch. Oh, you came straight this way. I see a mirror didn't distract you. Defective fly. Potentially came a detective. Come with me. Why are you with me? Come with me and expose the truth beyond this world. Butterfly and souls. I'm gonna... the nymphomaniac over there, I'm leaving. Nymphs are blessings. With blessings are everywhere in Emphoria. Approach and interact with them and bring their blessings to Algira. After collecting all the nymphs in the area, the garment maker wrote deciphering prophecy and made explanation to
Place for just the two of us.
Eyeless. My cherished eyeless.
Eyeless, I think. Synchronized bird's view. Bird. Investigate. Feel signs to be a record. Beware of falling objects. I mean... Darwinism. Hooked. Alterfly. This golden nectar is so sweet, I want to share it with all my friends. Drinking too much always causes problems. Problems? But I'm starting to feel a little delirious. What the? Scarable for you, perhaps recognition and acknowledgement of your right to judge the guilty. Should I judge the guilty, though? I mean, I shouldn't even faithfully judge myself. except harshly.
Does it really work?
There's the part. Okay, daily travel can be noisy at times. I'm just. An excellent lookout over the city. We can see even the Titan statue. Get a photo of this view.
What are you two doing up here? I know you. Oh, you're the heroes who helped defend our city, right?
No.
Damionis, saw your valiant figures in the battle.
Okay. Nice to meet you. We're soldiers from a faraway city. Our first time in Oclea, so we thought we'd have a nice vantage point to create or capture. I mean, to remember the city by its sights.
Oh, you mean to say take a photo, don't you?
Yes. Try hard to hold back your laughter. Yes, I meant to say that.
See, you met the right person. The name's Damionis, and I may have some humble insight on travel and
Done, Rose. Sorry, I was to say welcome, but I was like, you're already here. Well done. Oh, yeah. I'm awake.
All right, pass me your photo stone.
Not even going to bother guessing their logic for naming things. March 7th, camera.
Oh, this is an entirely foreign make, but that's not going to stop me. I'm guessing this here. And
no, this is interesting.
That. Easy peasy. I know how to use this now. Huh.
What is
it's no biggie. Okay, strike your poses and look this way.
He's looking at the old photos we have.
And we're done. Here, have a look.
Greater aperture and slower depth field. Don't be so nitpicky.
Well, I mean, as long as you're happy with the photos.
Goodness! Say, 100... Thank you! A bit of bits, goodness.
Say, I've been wanting to ask you guys something. I didn't think I'd actually get the chance, but... You're not really from another city, are you?
Kingdom Hearts noise. Yes! I don't think I understand your question.
I've heard some things here and there. I mean, refugees that just came into the city are saying that the people Lord Finon picked up are from beyond the sky.
Sorry to disappoint you, sir. I'm afraid those rumors are just rumors. We're from Delosius, a sparsely populated frontier village. Our journey to the Holy City was fraught with challenges, but thankfully we were able to make our way here after meeting Phaon and the Abyss.
Thalasopolis? Oh. Is that so? I thought I'd finally found proof that it will
of course I have Kingdom Hearts. Remain silent.
It doesn't matter. At any rate, thanks for your help, warriors of Thalasopolis.
So the ocean, really?
Akama welcomes you.
I have it on Epic Game Store. That was close, but I have a bad feeling about this. I don't think we managed to fool him. After all, Thalasopolis is something that came up on the fly. If he's truly an explorer familiar with the geography of Amphorius, I'm afraid he's already seen through our eyes. Look. Yeah, 2 years ago I think I did. But no, this was before it came out on Steam, so I have it on Epic. Apparently there's no evidence, but it seems like even though the sky is taboo on Amphorius, there's still people who yearn for it. Looks like we have to be even more cautious. The main, I guess, 3. Great, we're distracted. No, like, I went through, like, the DS... I mean, yeah. The DS version of it.
Does it really work?
Like, the 6... I don't remember. The Days one? I went through the ones that weren't on... I went through 1, 2, and 3, and also 365. I tried to do... I refused to do the 3D version of Rechain of Memories, but I also did Birth by Sleep, and then I did the Dark Path with the Xemnas story that was on the mobile phone, and I did the mobile phone Union Cross or whatever.
Never save for tomorrow what you can eat today.
Out of the shadow of the past, you've not stepped, Chrysos heir. The weight of the core flame, if you wish to bear, you must bury the past. Suspend the pain.
I'll try my best, Cartonis, but why keep mentioning it if you already know I can't do it?
Here, your guests are.
You two. You're back much quicker than I imagined. I thought that Aglaya would keep you for a bit longer.
We bathed together.
Here you go. This is the compensation I previously mentioned. I asked the most famous Grand Craftsman in the Holy City to repair your spear. Once again, let me offer my sincere apologies for any offense I caused during our first meeting.
Judging solely from its exterior, I don't see any signs of damage. It's truly incredible.
The one who crafted this spear must also be a renowned master. I guess there's always someone greater out there. Although I still can't imagine a world outside Amphorius. Or perhaps I've just never given it much thought until I met you two. You've probably now heard about the tripartite prophecy that descended upon Amphorius and the mission of the Chrysos heirs. For us, pursuing the prophecy is the purpose of our journey. Therefore, thinking too much about other things is unnecessary.
Is this finality? Do you think finality is a part of this? And what's it exactly?
The reason it's a prophecy is because it appeared in the form of a miracle. No one knows exactly whose will it represents. There's another theory that it is the whispers of Kefali before their eternal slumber. It was the Skyfather who scattered their divine blood all over the land that gave rise to the Chrysos heirs. Of course, that is just one of many popular folktales. Please, don't simply dismiss it as silly superstition. The people of this world have already experienced the transition from skepticism to firm belief, and this transition wasn't easy to achieve. Many have paid the price.
When Agia conveyed to us more of a collective mission, as an individual, what role do you play in all of this?
Me? I'm still seeking that answer myself.
Alright, Kevin.
But if the gods favor me, I believe that my core flame won't be far. I'm a soldier who was taught how to fight at a young age. From the day I was selected by the prophecy, I've regarded the Lance of Fury as my goal. One day, I'll break the lance and take the core flame of strife. But discussing such a bitter topic is a bummer. I'm embarrassed since I think I'm the one who brought it up.
Do you die?
Oh, right. Triby mentioned that you two also use teleslates. Why don't we exchange contacts? Please, also accept these gifts as a token of my appreciation. Since the weather is great, why don't you two look around some more? I won't take up more of your time. See you later.
Not yet time to return.
I did not mean to hit that button, but okay. To be made whole again, your keen to test its resilience. The chance might be at hand. You want me to break it again? Why not? Falling clay hurt. Oh, it can hurt me! I'm struck down by the passage of time. Oh, sorry. There wasn't a thing that investigate. Okay. Catch. Basin buried in here, nothing to write home about. They don't even have lamps for these pillars. Perfect fly. I wouldn't mind hanging up lamps myself if it saved the design of this room. I guess I'm a perfectionist. I think that is a part of one of the... After breaking it, movement speed will increase. Well. Lady we encountered previously, don't kill me.
Ah, it's our two distinguished guests.
Hi!
Welcome to the dwelling of the Dromases. Well, I'm also just passing by.
You're also here to unwind?
Yes. I enjoy the air here. It's rather sweet. Full of the fragrance of life.
She seems out of breath. Speaking of which, is Caceres also a Christos heir? My apologies. If you do not wish to talk about this subject, I'll stop myself there.
Thank you, Mr. Dan Hong.
Should I show off my dance moves? No thank you, unless you wish to make things worse. Drama says no.
This child looks hungry. Since you are here, do you two want to try feeding the Dromases? Their feed is dry red soil and it's very clean. There's some over there. Since it's your first time feeding, just a small piece will do.
Can I have a taste?
Of course, but it's very bitter and hard to digest.
Sounds like quitter words. Her serious tone immediately quashes your wild idea. Damn it! Watch as you don't mess it up. Domus lets a slow but joyful sound, clearly anticipating your performance as a new caretaker. Yes! Offer the feed to Dunhung. Not gonna happen. Darn it! When did he learn to read minds? Damn it! Eat the feed. Offer the redstone. Why don't you want to? Is it because he's too close to being a dragon? Big guy lets out a satisfied sound. Don't know how it chews and digests these clumps of clay, but to them, these hard red clay must be as delicious as a freshly sizzling steak. Don't make me hungry, game.
It looks very happy. Perhaps you could try petting it?
Rub. Gently pat its head.
It seems to enjoy it a lot. You get along very well with the Dromas.
Except when they don't.
It makes me envious.
Do you want to try petting it?
No thanks. It's alright.
You'll kill it? Because of your power? That's sad. Miss Claire, Miss, are you concerned about something? Since we just arrived in this area, we hope to build closer relationships with everyone through our actions.
Please don't misunderstand. When you helped Akama, you already showed ample goodwill. It's just that I am not too good with social contact, regardless of whether it's with people or with these children.
They die?
So please don't take it to heart.
Alright, Ishnai, take a photo of the dramas as well. It's rare encountered such amazing creature.
Would you two like a photo with this child? In that case, I might be able to help.
Do you enjoy taking photos?
It is an interest of mine.
Ah, really? Alright, thanks for your help.
No problem. Please place the photo stone on the ground.
Yeah. Can't I just hand it to you? Let's just do as she says. Then sound to pick it up.
What beautiful colors. It's very cute. The aperture, exposure index, and preset filter. Although it looks different on the outside, it actually has the same internal structure. There won't be any issues.
Are you March's sister?
All right,
or relation?
Get into position. And we're done. I hope that you like it.
Caster gently places the camera on the ground and you bend down to pick it up. But what's the reasoning behind using black and white filter?
My apologies. It's just personal preference. I like black and white photos. If it bothers you, I can take another photo.
It won't be necessary. This is fine.
I'm glad that I could help. Then, I'll take my leave now. Please continue playing with the Dromases.
That would have been serious, lady. You could say she's not very talkative. No, it's not that. She's just a little elusive. Even when we came across her previously, she avoided having physical contact with others. The hares all have wildly different personalities. In comparison, Phaethon seems to be the most normal one. Hello, Dunhung, Ishnai, how's Moral Market looking to you guys? Plenty of interesting people and things. That's nice, as long as you enjoy yourself. The bats also returned to their original bustling state from before the war. Once you're done walking around, come find us at the miHoYo Palace. Agi's prepared a huge gift for you. What are the optional stuff? It's some kind of that can grow can lead to malnutrition. Trillion honor. It's for. Can humans eat it? Technically it won't kill you, but this is actual soul. We have a taste. You're gonna. You're gonna eat it. I don't think anyone would try dirt other than me. In that case, I'll leave it to you. Give me a heads up before I dig it. No. A supernova ignites in your mouth, only to collapse into a black hole, pulling every sensation soul possession. You are the Earth. Sometime later. Quite a kick, right? They just love the flavor, but the 7th glass of water, the taste should start to fade. That's what I've learned from experience. It's great to see you. Great work. Second stomach for soil. I wasn't planning on that, but I mean, oops. Say, we're in a new world, experience everything.
Our fortune is changing for the better.
Quickly unlock this. It makes it easier to... The rescue people retain their honor chant during the lucid hour at dawn. Kefeld carries the sun to awaken tomorrow. Praise the Titan on the world on its back. Eklima no longer longs for sunlight because of you. Muriel's recorded the simple and delicate carvings, the story of the world-bearing Titan creating life and building Okama. In the murals, sorry. Bears the enormous stone device on their back. Golden's divine blood courses across their body, flowing to the ground from the left-hand side of their chest, spreading in all directions. At their feet, humans bathed in the golden blood work together to create the great city. The city is Okamiya, the origin of forest civilization. Alright. I break everything. I fix some things. Counterfeits. With your help, the fallen pillar once again to take care of the sky, but nobody bothers to ask whether it's willing. Whether it's willing to be up there. Well, poet. The strife of the day and night birth the all-knowing giant. Their feet measured the earth and their backs carries the dawn and dusk. With night as their curtain, they dreamed until they awoke. Only then they realized my perfection was born for creation. Gods, please hear my wish. Craft my likeness with fresh earth and grant my intelligence with your fruits. Illuminate my emotions with the wings of butterfly and forge my fate with golden blood. The perfect gods create the very first humans, and the very first humans create the first city. Okayama, standing at the foot of the throne of the worlds, your golden blood can be traced back to the very beginning. Through the black tide devours the ancient lands, the holy city will cross over to a new world. Thieves' hand owner.
Ma'am, this item of yours is new. Completely new, there's no doubt about it.
That's impossible. This is an heirloom that's been passed down by my ancestors. Where's Theodoros? Get him over here to take a look.
Although I'm not as experienced at doing appraisals as he is, I'm very confident about this. If you don't trust me, you can take it elsewhere for a second opinion. Or I can burn it for you. You'll be able to tell once you smell it.
No way! You can't burn my family heirloom!
I never thought that Phaethon had such a hobby. Seems to be dealing with someone difficult right now. Let's leave him at... Any other ones? No. Is this a blessing? Receive blessing. Alright, so you just need refine, undefined, ever-changing things to you.
I heard that he's a believer in Zagreus.
But is he a believer in Pythagoras? And his theorem? The fuck is this? Oh! Shadow puppet! Kind of thing. Up or down, you need one step for each list. Ah, well, no, it's tried to tether to the path, do not approach the... And the fuck do I do? Ah!
Our fortune is changing for the better.
Unstolen flame. People's indolence. Play cradle. Mysterious device that dazzles with radiance at the very top of the installation. What is it used for? Fuel. You're unable to confirm this. You just feel it's a waste of energy to leave it on right now. You decide to turn it off to save some energy. How it actually works, when you touched it, the mysterious fluid constricts before you. The glowing sphere suddenly drops and radiance disperses in the returning darkness. Oh no, you didn't damage public installations, so you feel a great worry about this, but a sudden sleepiness overcomes you. You feel a touch of some kind of fabric over you, like someone's sliding a blanket over you. Yeah, Amate? Hey, are you okay? I saw how tired you look. If you're sleeping out in the open like this, it's easy to catch a cold. It's Miss. The little girl makes a funny face at you. Foo-foo! The holy candle is different from other holy candles. When extinguished, the eternal night will soon rise. So, don't do that next time. Mom says the Titans can see everything we do here. Insist on sleeping in the open. Remember to pray to the Onyx. After all, I can assure you'll be lucky every time and run into me under the curtain of eternal night. Well, okay. I do stupid shit all the time. Tree of Union. The mortals adore Circe's happiness and planted a tree to witness the happiness. The people join joyful unions under the tree and celebrate the birth of life. When there's no ceremonies, people bring their cushions and enjoy the shade. I didn't mean to hit that. Oh, they're being proposed to. Ha ha ha. Cielo. Oh, I don't have to do it after it's unlocked. Cool.
Hey, are you in the forum?
Forum? Which one?
The one about the rosy celestial maiden? It's getting more popular by the minute. I don't see you in there yet. Hurry
Adrilla?
up. It's filling up quickly.
Adrilla? Who's debating what? I have a strange feeling about this. I hope it's not what I think it is. Let's go take a look. I still heard something about a forum now. We'd like to find out more.
Your outfits, who exactly?
We are warriors from a foreign land who assisted the defense of the city.
Brave warriors. Pardon me. I didn't expect you to be interested in such social affairs, but sure thing. Please, take out your teleslate. I'll help you connect to Akuma's World Wound Web.
So it's an actual online forum.
Please take a look.
Said, the Rosy Celestial Maiden doesn't resemble someone from Enforius no matter what. There's so many wonders you won't see in Enforius on the photo stone. A world of snow, countless small boats in the sky, a splendor of skyscrapers. The world beyond the sky is real. Her hair was pink and she wore a short blue blouse. Her eyes were the sea reflected in sunset. Is this seriously not Menestinia's human avatar? Lady Aglia is Menestinia's event. March 7th? Said that Rosy Celestial Maiden is from Emphoria's ship beyond the sky. I'll admit I've read a great many unofficial historical records, but the sky ship's calamity is not an apocryphal tale. It's a tragedy that really happened. No one can pass the sky dome while Aquila maintains their baleful gaze. After all, it's questionable if any world beyond the skies even exists. Even the existence of the Rosy Celestial Maiden is in dispute. Still have a few tires made by Lady Agila herself. I wonder if I could make the Rosy Celestial Maiden's acquaintance with these supreme garbs as gifts. By the way, they gave you March 7th's dress that she wears during the, I guess the inauguration thing that she wanted to look nice at. Told you to, in Bellabog. I told you I saw it with my own eyes. Really? Then I saw Nicanor and Caliphate clasping hands in a gesture of peace with my own eyes. My dear explorer. Sky breaching explorer. I think it's that guy. I think it's given automatically. I don't know if it's a time redeem thing. My explorer, you must be speaking drivel. You must have been deceived by Zagreus. I speak with honesty, and you treat me like this? Fine, so be it. I'll prove the existence of the world beyond the sky through my own means. Just watch me. I'll sure to the world beyond the sky. Even if I risk my own life, I'll find the Rosy Celestial Maiden silence the Ural. Oh no. That who took a photo for us, it must be him. He must have opened the album and saw the photo that March 7 probably looked. How sneaky of him. There's more than 100 people in here. Though no one believes what Domus is saying now, we don't know what he'll do next. If the situation gets out of control, the consequences might be dire. Mankind's greatest enemy, social media! Quick, we have to find Demise before things get worse.
Rosy Celestial Maiden. Just from this name alone, I am able to imagine your beauty. You must be the incarnation of Nestia. Oh, you cause me to sink deeper and deeper, unable to get a hold of myself.
Yeah, Midday?
Oh, beautiful Celestial Maiden. How can I ever win your affection?
Give her snacks. I was about to say with snacks, plushies, and cute clothes. Have you seen
Damius? Ominos? No, I don't know what you're talking about, friend. Right now, I only have the Rosy Celestial Maiden in my heart.
Yeah. Wonder what he drank. Somebody should calm him down. Let's go ahead and look somewhere else.
I'm going to the
Dionysus might have.
Oh, Rosy Celestial Maiden, you truly are a gift from the heavens, a daughter of the sun. Even Aquila cannot restrain you. Will you gently carve open the sky? If only to lead us out of this long, dark night.
She's not that gentle. Have you seen?
No. I do not care about any Damiones. Right now, I only have beautiful fantasies and poems.
Yeah, fantasy.
Oh, rosy celestial maiden, the light of Akima.
Next. I know, right? The maiden talk is just a lie.
Dear citizens, please stop spreading images of unknown origins. Please wake up. The Rosy Celestial Maiden is a lie crafted by Zagreus as a prank. We should follow the lead of Lady Aglaya.
Did he still
and
actually
subject
not
ourselves to
just
such
see it, but
mind-numbing fantasies.
steal?
Damiones, that explorer who thinks very highly of himself. I've heard of him, but have never met him in person. Others have said he's completely crazy.
Rosy Celestial Maiden, a world beyond the sky.
What's that commotion?
Don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump.
What are you folks going
Also,
through?
isn't that the special person's location? What are you doing at the hero's path?
Stop! Stop chasing after me! Don't come any closer!
They really don't. Let's give chase.
He's running toward the Garden of Life. Give chase.
What are you? Roar. You're adorable! Can I have you? Can I have you? Can I have you? No, apparently I can't.
That guy barged. What's all this fuss?
Celestial Maiden! Celestial Maiden!
Citizen, calm down. Don't do anything foolish.
This is the Garden of Life, the holy ground of the Bow of Rift. Are you trying to defile the gods?
Defile the gods? No, you guys are completely wrong. The wise Circes will be proud of me. Just watch.
What is he trying to do? Let's take a get closer and take a look. Why can't I have one of these? I mean, I can change which one I have. Bitch, I could do a redo.
The wisdom of Circes should be shared equally by all. I, Explorer Damiones, shall put on these wings today and touch the sky.
All right,
proving to
Icarus.
everyone that a world beyond the sky exists.
Wings?
That's right. Right here, right now.
Down, Icarus.
That is a giant flying amphora. You're going to fall to your death.
Ridicule me all you want. I shall prove myself and remove all doubts.
Use clockwork tricks on him. Clocky does not react. You can think of using a Pinnacle key to open an Amphorian lock. Ha, that's wishful thinking. I think he's gonna die. Can't stand by and watch him die. Let's go.
You two are the distinguished guests of Lady Aglaya?
Mr. Diamus. Mr. Icarus! Please calm down. Don't
My dear friend.
I think that's the name of his father, Diamus.
I know that you must have your own reasons to hide the truth. I shall not make things difficult for you. But thank you for showing me the image from beyond the sky. Now I shall embark on this earth-shaking undertaking. Damiones always follows through on his words.
You really misunderstood.
Save your words of persuasion. I've made up my mind.
Don't hug, do something! Since appeasing to him did not work, it's time for a change in strategy. Your meetings are...
My friend, your tone has betrayed you. I understand that you're trying to persuade me to stay.
Don't do
A
something!
clever fool. That's how to describe people like him, right?
I'm almost moved by his persistence.
Save your words. Aquila, feel my wrath!
We're running out of time. At home, what should we do? It's human life after all. There's no choice. Just tell him. Diamond.
What did you just say?
I just said his name.
So, I was right?
I just said his name! We're bound by a pact. I cannot reveal the truth to you.
Oh, so that's why he called you distinguished guests of Aglaya.
Damionis, we're taking you in for an interrogation.
Before I could finish his sentence.
This is not going to go well.
What happened to
He
him?
learned something that he should never have learned. We can only hand him over to Lady Aglaya for judgment. Instead of worrying about his safety, perhaps you guys should worry about the impact of the rumors. Although no one believes what Damionis said about a world beyond the sky, the rosy celestial maiden has already spread everywhere.
Sorry for the trouble we caused.
It's all right. I think there's only one thing you can do right now. Go to Varix Leo and share something even more interesting with him. That way, there's a chance that you can cover up the rumors. As for what happened earlier, we won't tell anyone else about it. So go now, brave heroes.
Thank you for not sounding too annoyed with me. There's mannequin clothing stores in Penacony. Butterfly, a fashion accessory. There's a warrior I've never seen before. Pretty cute too. I like it. Babe, are you a talking butterfly? Wow, you actually saw straight through my disguise. Skies, don't tell me you're my lady's priest. Are you? I haven't seen them in a long time. What a shame. If you were also nymphs, we could have a lot of fun together. How intriguing. We should catch these nymphs the next time we encounter them. Perhaps they can help us better understand Amphorius. Nymphs are with blessings are everywhere. Approach them, interact them. Collecting all the nymphs. Yeah, we covered that. Basically, what I'm hearing is we have origami birds that are nymphs. I also have the feeling, and this is a very, feeling, that these people are maybe inside a kind of like a Teyvat, kind of like a simulation with how things change between kind of being more digitalized and not, especially with the nymphs. Blessings. Isn't it Tribute's sister?
Gosh, isn't this lady Trinin? How rare that you would leave the Garden of Wisdom.
Yeah, I came out to clear my mind.
Then you've come to the right place. Look at all these snacks that I've just gotten. They're all flavors that you and your sisters love. Lady Trianne's favorite sour melon candies, Lady
You're not making me hungry, you're not making me hungry, not making
cookies, and your favorite stuffed grape leaves. We have everything.
Oh, that's indeed tempting.
So we haven't solved the rosy celestial medium problem yet. Let's avoid the crystal hair. I'm hiding. I'm hiding. Distant travels, listen to this world's prayer. Test bath. Taxi. Good that we know where this person is?
Be in awe of GeoWarriors.
Let's go back for another soak.
Vix Lido isn't really a lying head. No matter how I look at it, it looks like any other statue. How do we even interact with it? Put your hand into the lion's mouth. Bite me.
Look who came to visit this mighty lion. Aren't you Akuma's 2 new friends? The brave warriors from a faraway place. It's an honor to meet you.
Beautiful roar. Looks like you're very well informed.
Didn't anyone tell you? I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akuma. I
Big brother,
see
got it.
and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place.
We'd like to request your help. Currently, rumors regarding this Rosy Celestial Maiden have spread throughout the Holy City.
Brave warriors. I'm afraid that I won't be able to help with that. Rumors? As long as the citizens like it, who cares about whether it's true or not? However, the way you two are trying to stop it from spreading further, could there be some other reason? How about sharing it with me?
Why are you so interested in the tea?
Don't be fooled by it. This lion loves engaging in gossip and rumors.
Hot boy.
A few days ago, when people were besmirching my tribe's honor, didn't you also turn a blind eye?
So, what were you doing? What were you playing?
Isn't this Lord Mighty?
Hi.
How have you been lately?
The face of a lion, but the courage of a soulless hyena. You and your brothers will do anything for the sake of entertainment, even encouraging despicable acts such as fabricating history.
Hi.
There's no limit to how low you would stoop.
How can you call that a fabrication? At most, it's just a little reinterpretation, artistic reinterpretation.
My name's Ciarfox. I am the Fox Vtuber. I have autism and ADHD, and I am totally hooked in on this because it's amazing. My evening's going well, being that it is 4 a.m. in the morning. I don't know when to stop. Everything is going well. So what were you playing, Sora?
Shut it. Do as they say. Otherwise, I'll turn you into iron dust with my bare hands.
Hot.
You got it. I'll fix that right now.
But yeah, but maybe it's going well.
I assure all of you that from now on, you'll no longer hear the words Rosy Celestial Maiden.
With the cooperation of Veritix Leo, the rumors gradually die down. Thank you for your help.
Don't misunderstand. I'm just annoyed at that lion head. Also, Finon seems to think highly of you guys. If you were to be disposed of for such a trivial reason, his weak and fragile heart might not be able to bear it.
Disposed
Pray
of?
for the best, outsider. Pray that this farce has not reached the ears of Aglaya.
Yeah. Okay. That boldly dressed hair has also an eccentric personality. Regardless of this matter has come to an end. Let's prepare ourselves and head to our appointment. If they ask about us, we should come clean about everything. After all, we saved a citizen's life. Yeah, but he's about to be disposed of, so I don't know if it's saved is the right word by the sound of it.
Hey! Over here! We've been waiting for quite some time. Where have you two been? We've been waiting here for quite some time. Even our wings are tired.
Sit down, then? We encountered some trouble, but thankfully everything has been resolved. Shibby, do you surf the web?
Wow, you guys are well informed. You even know about the World Wound Web? Young people sure are full of energy.
Wound web. Ah!
It's been such a busy day. Where would we find the time to surf the web?
That's good. Surfing the web isn't a good habit to have. Doom scrolling is, however. I'm joking.
Strange thing to say. Anyway, let's go. I hope Aggie isn't annoyed from waiting too long.
I'm even taller than Kefali now.
Please don't step on me, Aglia. Please, I mean, please do step on me, but please don't step. You know, we're going with that. We're stopping with this joke line for right now. Ooh, butterfly. This lecturer now has no idea of the history of the Golden Age. She's just talking a load of baloney. I don't understand it all. Do I understand it at all? Of course I do. Knowledge fly.
Oh, right. You can see the abyss from here. It's quite a nice place for a photo.
Oh, is it? We didn't just get in trouble for a fucking photo.
Look, the Gate of Infinity. It's very eye-catching, isn't it? That's where we met.
The landscape of Amphorius is breathtaking. In the past, this place must have been a beautiful paradise.
Well, the past cannot be recreated. All we can do is follow the prophecy and move forward.
The past cannot be recreated, but you clearly show us Time Titan's miracle before.
Those are two different concepts. We can draw upon the power of the Veil of Evernight through prayer, and then salvage necessary items from the past for our own use. It isn't actually reversing time.
Even so, it still goes along against the laws of physics that we know of. I've been meaning to ask that for a while now. All the things have to obey the underlying laws of this world. I'm still trying to understand Amphoria's laws. We'll take photos later. Let's go meet Aglia now.
Just hearing this melody makes me feel better.
Let's make a time warp joke again. Well, let me talk to you. Thankful you met for a long time, but nobody stopped to pay me any mind what the world's come to. Tell me your story. Huh? You mean you can't tell? I am the everlasting spiritual flame. I'm no ordinary rock. I'm a rock with divinity because I fell from the body of the Earth Tyrant. Since you helped me out, let this one slide. Okay, it's the same thing. I did. Receive your offering. Very nice. Take your kind soul. Karmic wheel.
Have you heard? Seems like all the rooms are full.
Aggie, we're back.
Thanks for your hard work. Is there any news from Trian?
Not yet, but we've already figured out where the deserters are headed to. With a little more time, we'll be able to track down the location of Castrum Kremnos.
Kremnos. It's fine, hun. Say, I'm a little late too. It's 4 a.m. in the morning, but oh well. Minnie mentioned the verse.
He's that candid with the two of you.
It's going well.
Castrum Kremnos, both Nikidor's territory and their current abode,
I'm going to say,
is a moving city-state
to say,
enveloped in fog.
Oh, did some Pow World with some friends, and now I'm doing this, and I'm probably going to be here for the next 10 however long hours it is to finish this in. Sorry. So back when the Titan was repelled, Lady Trian was chasing the enemy?
Let's talk about something less serious for now. Would you mind giving the three of us some space, Treeby?
Of course. Hope you like this gift.
As Treeby mentioned, the both of you spared no effort in protecting the Holy City. I would like to present you with a gift in recognition of that.
Yep, this is Sora.
If you are to
We've
stay
raided her them before.
A place to rest. This gift will address your troubles.
I'm
Welcome
working
to
on
your private bath chamber.
Getting an actual animation for that for my birthday stream. So, yes, Haru, I noticed you. Yep. But yeah, it's an actual animation for the head pat stuff, so And apparently one of the other things they want me to do is put a Kupo voice for 5 minutes thing, which is going to be amusing. How fancy. Indeed, it's spacious, and the decor is quite impressive.
I'm glad that you're satisfied with the arrangements. Here, take some time and get to know your surroundings.
Less serious. I'm worried this is gonna go badly because we made problems. Oh, there's a butterfly. That just makes you say the word Kubo Koopa us. This. I don't know. Could annoy people pretty badly with the Kupo voice. Like, badly. Let's start out and work our way in. Yes. You lean against the stone.
You know.
Excuse me, I have to think about it.
Koopa! The Koopa voice is very cute. Of course, I have to make sure that the sound works very well with it, so you have to do it just right. Right, Koopa?
My cat looks at me like she wants to... I mean, he wants to strangle me. Lean against the stone railing of the
balcony and gazing into the distance, the mist-shrouded mountains of Ephorius appear as vague outlines. Does that sound right?
Like stone giants slowly shifting between crouching and standing. From somewhere, the bard's song drifts through the air. Though the words are unclear, the melody still conveys the tinge of nostalgia and longing for the past. The view is absolutely breathtaking. You agree with Don Hung very much so. I mean, it looks even better if I have Fugue with me here. The fuck is that? Swiper? No swiping? The Spirit Thief is a self-proclaimed, well-known master thief across the Ephorius. They enjoy stealing treasures others are just about to obtain and vanish in the void with their stolen goods. Tend to leave a coin of whimsy in the mockery of the aftermath. The thing that punishes is the time when you're rewinding. Click and hold. Struggle valiantly within special zones. You need to release the button to end the praying. We're reeling this motherfucker in. Come here. No, wait, I'm not supposed to? Huh, I'm confused. Release and click. I am confused. I am also very tired, but that's how things are. I hit it multiple times. Come on. Fuck off so I can do this correctly. Except when I'm, you know, more awake. You know what? We're gonna keep doing this. So I wait until... Okay. Bartholos, this is your home? It's completely vacated last time I was here. You moved in before Aquila could blink. I came to take a look around, honestly. Honestly. Did I invite you here? It's far too extravagant in here. The stench of its opulence and lavishness makes me sick. While I was making my way through the wind and rain, you were living here up here in a mansion, throwing back ambrosia and living the good life. What is even more loathsome is you live in such radiant luxury and would still squabble with me over a mere chest. Just the excess that leaks from the gaps in your teeth would keep me clothed and fed for a whole year. Is there any fairness in this world? Is there any justice? Are there no laws anymore? If Tantalon knows this, he would burst into tears. If you want to stay here, you can come whenever you please. Are you serious? I'm not so free and easy just to... Wait a minute. Are you making fun of me? I'm the one that makes fun of others. No one has ever done it to me before. Ha, you'll pay for this. I wasn't actually making fun of you, but okay.
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
Show no mercy.
Only basic attack works against them? Okay.
A foregone conclusion.
No holding back.
With an ultimate. Okay.
Share good fortunes.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy?
Conflict is pitiless.
Watch your head.
Have we met? Dream vanished.
Unable to retort. Okay.
It's so bustling here.
The same you leave the house, remember to lock the door, otherwise you'll just see what happens. I mean, will I? I really don't care.
Good, good. All the best.
Lounge chair in the room looks so comfy and enticing. You're worried you'll completely lose motivation to trailblaze if you lie on it. Think about it. All the twists and turns and hardships you've been through, are they worth it? Lying here welcoming an eternal comfy slumber? Maybe that's where you belong. Ahem. I know what you're thinking. Don't be tempted by a mere lounge chair. Yeah, I have an even better thing back at the, you know... train. Do you like it cold, Dragon Young? Don Hung tips 2 fingers into the bath to check the water temper. It's lukewarm. Great. You think silently in your mind, trying hard not to let him see your Schadenfreude.
Oh, finished exploring? I still have one last special gift for you.
What is
Come
it?
this
Tell us.
way. I'll explain it to you.
Are you gonna step on me?
Not yet. Time to return.
I didn't mind it. It's a basin? It looks like something for use for rituals. Is it a mini dream pool?
It's not your average wash basin. This ceremonial vessel belonged to the Chrysos heirs and is now my gift to the both of you.
What?
You have learned, to some extent, about the history of Amphorius and of the holy city Arkema. Now, I wish for both of you to witness the journey of the Chrysos heirs for yourselves.
Kind of like what you do in Honkai Impact. I mean, I've seen the... I would say, I've seen the, whatchamacallit, like, a quick lore dive on it.
In ancient times,
because the
Figusa,
flame
the Chalice of
chasers
Plenty,
are all
concealed the
dead
beginning
in
of the world
Honkai
amidst
Impact.
billowing
You're just
waves.
going through their old stories.
When the ancient ocean priests discovered that place, they used spirit water to build a barrier in order to prevent the site from being disturbed by external forces. However, they also left behind a passageway. That passageway is none other than the ceremonial basin in front of you. Clear yourselves of all distracting thoughts and wash your faces with the spirit water inside the basin. When you next open your eyes, you shall witness for yourselves the Vortex of Genesis, a great sanctuary that houses the original divinity of the 12 Titans. It's also the place where the prophesized miracle of Genesis will occur.
Cool. Can't wait to see it.
For your first time, I shall personally guide you into the depths.
Kinky.
Close your eyes and hold your breath. Sever all other sounds and let my whispers fill your ears. Take a handful of the pristine water. Lift your palms in front of your chest and feel the water gently flow away through your fingers. Sink deeper and do this once more. Submerge your wrists in the spirit water. Familiarize yourself with its temperature, its touch.
Kinky.
Spread your fingers, then lower your head and search for the palms of your hands. Feel the spirit water flow against your face until all of your senses are submerged. Floating, sinking,
drowning,
diving into the depths.
Drowning.
You now stand at the heart of this world. Now, I require your honesty.
Kinky. What's the meaning of this? As expected.
This is no laughing matter. It's an interrogation.
Kinky.
While the both of you were roaming the city, someone was paying attention to your every move. Unfortunately, you have broken your promises.
So you're indeed aware of our transgression. However, we only did it to save a life.
The Holy City's fate is as fragile as threat. I must exercise prudence in order to eliminate sources of potential disaster. I will grant the both of you another chance to mend our broken trust. The Golden Thread shall judge on my behalf. If you're truthful, you will live. Else, you will perish.
We meet again, distinguished guests.
Hi.
Casterus will be your executioner.
Hot. Lady Aegea, it's undeniable we broke our agreement out of carelessness. However, you never explained to us how revealing a world beyond the sky exists would lead to dire consequences. What I want to know is exactly how grave a crime we have committed.
A reasonable request. It is indeed my oversight for failing to tell you everything in time. There have always been people in Amphorius who looked beyond the skies. Indeed, there used to be a usurper nation that spared no expense in constructing skyships with the desire to break through the blue sky and reach the stars. However, Aquila's divine punishment fell the instant the fleet of skyships took flight. An entire city-state, along with all of its subjects, was reduced to ash in that moment. It's not that Amphorius is unwilling to head toward the stars. Yet, anyone who even thinks about breaching the firmament would undoubtedly infuriate the gods, causing this land of the living to burn, and an entire nation of mortals to perish. The Eye of Twilight is only one example of this.
Tevat?
This is forbidden territory, which can never be ventured into.
So you're saying it's better to pretend it doesn't exist? Humanity has always longed for the sky, and this is something you can't prevent. Harmony Dove!
Divine punishment has never been fair. As Okima's guardian, I must do the same. This is a world dominated by Titans, and that order can only be toppled by the Chrysos heirs. Therefore, the only thing that I can do right now is to ensure that the both of you remain devoted.
Sure.
3 steps, Casterus.
Huh?
Yes, Lady Aglaya.
I shall ask you 4 questions. Dishonest answers will cause the golden thread to vibrate, while truthful responses will not affect the thread.
You know, I could make a kinky joke out of this with the vibrating
The number of times that the thread trembles is the number of steps forward that the executioner will take. If she isn't standing behind you after all 4 questions have been asked and answered, the both of you will have passed this test. If she is, your journey will end here.
You'll fall asleep amid the warm embrace of flowers and feel no pain. That I can guarantee.
There's no need for such guarantees. Regardless of what she says, Ishnai, we'll be following as long as our consciences are clear.
Well then, let us begin.
Well, being that I'm thinking kinky stuff.
Outlanders, why have you come to Amphorius?
To allow our journey to continue. To remain calm and unchanged.
A truthful response. A step will not be recorded.
I mean, I'm tied up here with strings that might vibrate if I lie. So,
Question 2.
She's doming me.
Outlanders, why did you lend your aid to Akima?
To allow our journey to continue.
No fluctuations detected. A step will not be recorded. Question 3. Outlanders, if the current situation changed dramatically, could you eventually point your blades at Akima and its citizens?
I use a baseball bat, not a blade.
Although you attempted to make a promise, your resolve didn't match your response. A step will be recorded. Final question. Outlander. An unknown but surging power exists within your body. Are you willing to use it to aid the Chrysos heirs in slaying the gods?
It's one of those destructions due to disaster. Be careful, it might backfire.
An angry threat, but one laced with uncertainty. You don't understand the power within your body either. A step will not be recorded this time. All 4 questions have been asked and answered.
Okay.
You have earned a second chance with your honesty. Both of you may continue to stay in Akima, and its citizens will continue to view you as distinguished guests. However, you must promise that today's farce will not occur again.
I think it's more appropriate for us to say that last part. You seriously still expect us to help after what you just went through?
Regardless of your choice, the Chrysos heirs will continue to follow the path in the prophecy. You may be a ray of hope that fell onto Amphorius. However, until all has been proven, you cannot be allowed to pose a threat to Amphorius.
Are all heirs as paranoid as you?
For the Holy City, I am willing to bear all the traits that others despise and use every heartless yet effective trick in the book.
Forgive us, but I'm afraid our cooperation cannot continue under these conditions. If we cannot gain your trust, lady, we'll depart. Amphorius isn't the only option for the Nameless. Things don't have to end in a sour note between us.
I respect your decision.
Hold on! Please, wait a moment.
Finan?
Aglaya, as the first person to encounter them, I have some thoughts I would like to share regarding whether they can stay.
Do speak your mind.
When I first met them in the Abyss, I was wary of them as well, and never let my guard down throughout our journey back to the Holy City.
I figured as much.
However, during the battle to defend Akuma, we fought side by side numerous times. The look in someone's eyes in moments of life and death never lies. And I was able to detect the conviction in their eyes back then. That's why I was willing to put my life in their hands. Please believe a warrior's intuition. At present, Akuma is desperate for aid, and I am loath to lose two allies just like that. Isn't this what Miss Casterus believes as well?
Yeah. I'm more willing to view death as a peaceful farewell than a punishment.
So 2 Crisis heirs are willing to vouch for you. It seems my actions were too high-handed.
We noticed.
Sinon, will you fulfill your duty as host and look after our distinguished guests?
Well, I'm not good at formalities. I'll do my best.
Cass, next time, I hope you will express your thoughts openly.
I will.
Now, it's time to welcome the newcomers to the Vortex of Genesis. As you both have chosen to trust these Outlanders, ensure they are adequately informed about the mysteries concealed within.
Sorry, should have gotten here earlier. Please, hear me out before you make up your mind.
I will think about it.
I swear by the honor of the Chrysos heirs here, that your lives were never in danger. Before the interrogation started, Miss Casterus already sent a message to me, hoping that I would stop Aglaya.
Only a select few can sway Lady Aglaya, and Lord Finon is one of them.
But you need
Aglaya. She has long sealed her heart in ice for Akuma's sake.
Okay.
Maybe this is the price of being a demigod. Standing among mortals, yet still so far from them.
Demigod. Demigod!
One more thing to explain. Let's not worry about that for now. You'll soon find out that
Is that
Amphorius's
golden blood is
secrets
literal?
are all hidden here. Well, first, kindly look upward. What you see right now is the astral zodiac of the Vortex of Genesis, divided into 12 parts that record the flame-chased journey of the Chrysos heirs.
All of 3 point or whatever is supposed to be the entire thing.
The 12 vacant signs symbolize the 12 titans of Amphorius, while each illuminated constellation represents one core flame that mankind has restored to its rightful place.
And that one right up there where the eye thing is his. The 6 restored core flames. You already halfway through your journey?
The generations before us paid a heavy price for that. The journey of the Chrysos heirs once faced immense hurdles and made no progress for a very long time. It was Aglaya and Trebi who rallied the Chrysos heirs from all over the world once again, leading us to re-embark on this prophesized journey.
So that means literally the 12.
They are the only 2 demigods in the Holy City.
What exactly is a demigod?
Worry not. I haven't forgotten about that. In the past, the Titans were the pillars of the world. Yet the prophecy's revelation is that these 12 pillars must be shattered and the world's order reconstructed. But here's the problem. After the fall of the old gods, someone must hold up the broken pillars and fill the vacant seats until the coming of the miracle of Genesis.
I'm sorry. Why am I getting Genshin flashbacks?
Otherwise, the entire world will collapse before the prophecy comes true. Aglaya and Trebi have already laid their own gods to rest, making them now both human and divine, as well as the bearers of Amphorius' fate.
But there's 3 of Trebi. Is Trebi 1? You mentioned pursuing the Titan of Strife. So that's what you mean by your core flame.
Bringing down the Titans, retrieving the core flames, and filling the vacant seats. This is the mission of the Chrysos heirs, and I'm following in the footsteps of those 2.
Mission? Huh.
When it comes to the 12 Titans, no words can describe them more vividly than the whispers within the constellations. Why not step forward and listen to them for yourselves?
But I could hear them screaming. I mean, oh wait, that's the voices in my head. Wrong thing. Day is silent, the darkness has taken stage. Flames rise higher and the drums fall like rain. Warriors soaked in golden blood, their cloaks tattered. Bronze shields you, and brass echoes my sorrow. Three Titans of Calamity. Quadrant. Secrets. Oh good! You tell me how to say it correctly! And I will proceed to forget. Nakero is the Titan of strife and competition. According to the mythology, they declared war on the gods and cast the world into endless strife. However, battle also took its toll on the war god, as divine corpus was corroded by the black tide, and they fell into endless. Yeah, stop screaming at me. Stop screaming at me. By black tide, they fell into endless madness. As their rage and ambition were never quelled, their titan legion still roams the land, waging war against imaginary enemies. Nikador is a noble warrior that wears the pure white sacred armor. Legend has it that the lance of fury that they wield can raise even the most powerful and prosperous cities to the ground. Their bloodthirsty temperament has also made them a god of blood and sacrifice. Warriors gather under them and yearn to follow Nikador to battle and achieve honorable death. Their disciples built a fortress known as Castrum Crimos that brings turmoil and fear to the world, much like their god. There once was a time when this war god also symbolized protection, using extreme violence to extinguish strife and using war to maintain the balance of Amphorius. Thanatos! I mean, Thanatos. Wait. The god of whimsy is already dead? Damn. Okay. I'm guessing each one of the updates will be Titans of Foundation. Born of chaos and transformed desolation into fertility, they sustain the seedbeds and homes to all things. The Born of the Void, nothingness and prospects there. No, that's Star Things Cavalcade. Okay. Menos. Overnight. As the echoes of the constellation fall silent, the next sound meets your ears as waves. Titan's murmurs. Unfamiliar call carries the longing to take your soul's essence into the wool. It's your title bounty. Libation? Oh! Sport. Libation. I guess I'm giving alcohol to the gods. Let's go! The waters return to a serene state. How curious. It appears that you've just have to bring celestial ambrosia back here next time to get something nice. I got something nice.
So? Did you hear it?
Yeah, they were screaming at my head. I didn't understand it.
The first time I heard the voices of the Titans, I was just the boy playing with swords.
The boy?
Oblivious
A boy.
to the meaning of life. To this day, I still don't know why the prophecy chose me. But I'm grateful for it. Without this journey, I might have already become a wandering soul on the battlefield. Alright, that's enough of my story. I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Join the Christos heirs and aid us in hunting down Nikador and retrieving the core flame from the Titan of Strife. If you still harbor doubts, I'll do my best to provide you with answers.
How are chosen?
Unfortunately, the workings of the prophecy still remain a mystery to us all.
Okay.
The only reliable speculation is that it favors those caught in dire circumstances and bestows miracles upon them.
Visions. Visions. I'm gonna keep making Genshin references at this rate. Where are the other?
Legend has it that the first Chrysos heir was born millennia ago.
Well, if they're demigods,
Since
they should
then,
still
the
be.
Chosen Ones began to walk this earth. Then came the Chrysos War. A conflict backed by the gods, yet one that brought much bloodshed and claimed many heroes. By the time of my birth, the tales of the Chrysos heirs had become more like legends than historical accounts. If there are others called forth by the prophecy, I trust that fate will guide them to us.
I mean, there's already ones that have flame cores. How do you plan to fight?
With courage and unwavering resolve, our quest will begin as soon as Trian locates Castrum Kremnos.
Okay.
Without a doubt, it will be a momentous battle to the death.
Whoa!
Prepare yourselves.
They got it all figured out.
The path ahead is bound to be perilous, and I won't impose my will upon you. Yet, if you choose to stay, I, Finam, from Aedes Elysiae, will spare no effort to bridge the gap between you and the Chrysos heirs.
Thawing the ice in Lady Aglaya's heart won't be easy.
I am main protagonist.
But I will do my best as well.
Ishnai, I'll leave the final decision to you. You're letting me make this decision? Seriously? I trust your judgment on more on matters like this. Why though? Say on the forest.
That's wonderful to hear. You truly are the hope of Amphorius. I've always believed that the journey of the Chrysos heirs is not meant to be the saga of a select few, and that we must unite all potential allies, especially heroic figures like you. Once we triumph in the battle against Nikedor, that should dispel Aglaya's doubts.
Lord Finon, our guests seem quite weary. Should we have them return to the bath chamber for some rest?
My apologies, I got a bit carried away. It's been a long first day for you here on Amphorius.
Yeah, yes, indeed, yeah.
Be sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust that Trian will have returned with news about Castrum Kremnos by the time the two of you are fully recharged.
Uh-huh. Well, that's a lot of drama for one day. I mean, isn't that par for the course being Trailblazers? Let's go. With Phaethon's guarantee, we can at least have a moment to rest without worries. We've got to take a photo of this place for March 7th. Oh, almost forgot. Good thing you still remember that, because she will murder me if I don't. The tomes of the 12 Titans stand like 12 pairs of watchful and pure eyes overseeing the world they forged, nurtured, and ultimately brought to ruin. When the 12 constellations align and shine, the miracle that is the hairs speak of will illuminate, or so their prophecies claim. Constellation 12 are in there. Time to head out. As I proceed to accidentally throw Fugue's fire at it and set everything on fire.
Our fortune is changing for the better.
Everything's on fire. I noticed.
Good, good. All the best.
Is there any butterflies I'm missing? I might be missing one. Oh well. Butterfly.